You can do this.
5,
I
6,
believe
7.
Welcome, adventurers from this plane and beyond, to Camaraderie and Shenanigans.
And also Shenanigans.
And also Shenanigans.
And also, camaraderie.
And also, we're missing 2 players today.
No.
Life happens. They got stuff they're dealing with. So, yeah.
Stuck with
It's
us.
just us 4. For,
There's 5 of us, but
4 players.
One of us doesn't count.
Yeah, I never
is that
count.
us?
Quiet narrator.
No, not you, Seamus. Yeah. I don't think we have any announcements or anything to update anyone on at the moment. So, without further ado, I would like you all to sit back, relax, grab a snack, and get ready for camaraderie and shenanigans.
I don't have it, so... I think if you don't close it, like if you just have the stream open on Twitch and then you go back to it, it just keeps the whole log
You hear
open.
that, chat?
We're doing
Oh.
technical stuff. Also, because this intro isn't as long.
As what?
As
I don't
what,
know.
Dominic?
I don't know. What have I been dropping hints to for weeks now?
Oh, here's an announcement. Dominica and I are wearing the same shirt today.
Hey, we're Supermen.
Awkward.
Yep. Previously
Smooth right past that.
on the Obsidian Winds adventures, you had received a request from the Stone and Sky Titan Doradonato to travel inside of him and remove a parasite. Little did you know exactly what was waiting you as you traversed into his inner sanctum. I hate saying that.
Oh, really?
Traversing through twisting caverns, sudden drops, and a river of blood that seemed to sap the very essence of your life if touched. You fought a few earth elementals that seemed to naturally want to protect Dordonato from anything within the space. Shuffling them off and taking a rest, Nesta was visited by a voice in her mind. Lord Gesh reaching out suddenly and out of nowhere. Following the river of blood, you later found where he resided, as he seemed to have been absorbing some sort of energy or power
Grace.
from a central stone in this chamber. Gesh later revealing that he was absorbing the power of a mote of grace. Essentially, what he believes to be the means of becoming a god. Not being able to shatter this prison.
You nervous?
Moving a little bit around this mode of grace. He simply tried to attune to it, absorbing what he could over the time that he has spent in here. He confronted you all, Nesta more than anyone else, about why you follow your faith. Why believe in the gods when they have so often let down this plane of existence. And finding resolute and focus, reason, a fight broke out. Utilizing his blood, he boiled, cursed, pulled, ripped, and sapped your life from you. The fight was very close, even him going through his own personal transformation in the midst of it.
We love character growth.
Yeah. But with Nesta coming in and reviving 2 of her allies just as their turn was coming up, gave them the opportunity to seal the deal and deliver the final blow to Gesh. We will come back into that moment. If
First we
I
killed
can
the
find
original boss,
the
then we killed Mega Boss.
music.
It was great.
As you stand there, that pool of boiling blood underneath all of your feet, Gesh has finished
Thanos
fading
snapping
into
away.
dust. And in his place, you see amorphous energy. Bright, yellow, golden energy. There isn't really a form to it. It's almost like mist. And like the Aurora Borealis. But all the same color.
Nesta, is that good or bad?
I don't know.
I was fighting him, right? So I'd be right in front of it.
Yeah, most of you were within
I was
melee
being
range.
held by
I
him.
think the only two people who weren't like up close and personal were you and Maverick, who has now turned to the blood on the ground and is beginning to freeze what is present.
Is that divinity, or is that some Victor bullshit? He's gonna come back again if we don't deal with him.
No, don't touch
Touch it?
You touch it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any free attunement slots?
No.
Okay. As your hand touches it, you feel it kind of coil and lace around your fingers, brushing around your hand and coiling around
I
your
chop off
forearm.
Kyle's arm.
Do it. I dare you.
See how that ends.
Can I try and
Explodes
yank?
an armor back.
Can I try and
Yeah.
yank his arm out?
Sure, go ahead. Oppose athletic checks, or you can do acrobatics.
Okay.
You
Can I do
can't.
acrobatics?
Nope. Whoever's initiating the grapple has to do strength.
12.
25.
13, sorry.
25. As you go to reach for his arm, he kind of just snakes off to the side, kind of dodging and rolling out of the way. And as he rolls across, that same light following and dancing across his arm.
Okay, just hold still. Let me identify it real quick, okay?
Shouldn't have touched it. I shouldn't have touched it.
Really?
It's okay.
You two would notice, because both of your passive perceptions are fucking nuts now.
Yours is even better than hers, I think, right?
It's 20 now.
She took the
She took the observant feat.
You get a feat at 10th level? Oh, you're rogue,
Yeah,
right?
rogues.
Yeah.
Rogues get the second most feats out of any class.
Leaning into the spy girl.
You're noticing, while there is a bit that's kind of playing across his arm and has like coiled to the shoulder now, there's another section of it, like there's still a bit of that mist and haze that is there, and it's traveling back to that stone. It almost seems to be getting a little stretched in two different directions.
Frognand?
Yeah.
How long does it take for you to identify this?
A minute.
What's that stone, Nesta?
I'm gonna quick ritual it.
Well, I think it's his heart.
Gesh had described it as it is the stone titan's heart. It is this
Oh.
massive stone that's kind of almost hanging down from the top of the ceiling. It's like if you curled yourself up, you feel like you could fit inside of it if it
Okay.
was hollow.
Well,
Like it's pretty big.
if Lord Gesh was trying to seep the soul out of this thing or whatever, then that's probably just it going back to its rightful place, right?
Probably, but there's been a lot of corruption. Another 30 seconds, I'll be able to tell you.
How does it feel, Kailas?
How's it feel?
It's warm, welcoming.
It's warm. Welcoming? Mm. Can I try and like close my hand?
As you close your hand, what was kind of tethered and coiling around becomes something tangible, and you can actually grip it.
Can I try and like
Turns into like thread almost.
pull it in closer?
You start to see, as you're focusing on it, it's starting to become thinner as it's being pulled in two different directions.
I'm gonna follow the one going towards the heart.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep focusing, if it does split, on the area that's on Kylus.
Okay.
Oh.
You love percentile dice so much.
I do.
High or low?
Look.
Low. I'll roll this in the open.
It's probably a good thing knowing Kailas is
Yeah,
left.
he's gonna steal Dora's life,
He's
though.
gonna get something cool.
Am I? Oh, it's high.
That's a 68.
Yeah, it's high.
Oh no, that's a 98.
Mhm.
That's almost as high as it gets.
You said high or low?
Is hell.
I said low.
He said low.
Why would you ever say that's so dumb?
know.
As you grip it, it begins to kind of pull out of your hand and snake off and away. Not rapidly, like
Mhm.
if you wanted to try and reach for it again, but it seems to be traveling in its own direction.
Are they still going away from each other?
Not anymore. They're slowly moving back towards the heart.
Slow
almost
enough.
there.
Okay. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah, if you're willing to wait. Identification goes off. Even this spell can't make heads or tails of what you're holding.
I love first level identify.
On a mote of grace.
Yeah.
Half of a mote of grace. If that.
Well, I think that's divinity.
I don't know. Part of me feels like it. You might be right, Ren. But what if it's not? What if it's him?
Well, then we deal with that once we deal with it, when we have to.
I'll try and touch it.
Do you have any attunement slots?
Nope.
None available? You reach
I
out.
don't think any of us have any available.
There's only one person who does, technically. Yeah.
Oh.
He got his 4th one at 10th level.
Does that count until the level up?
I'm
Or the long
writing
rest.
I'm writing like ability upgrades, but like your HP hasn't reset,
Okay.
spell slots haven't
Got
recovered,
it.
but like new spells you've been working on and new abilities unlocked,
like,
you have access to.
Do I have my spell slots back?
Yeah, the spell slots
Okay,
were-
okay.
like burnable resources aren't back, but any new abilities acquired
Okay.
are now active.
Okay.
Yeah. As it kind of plays and coils, it does so far more rapidly around your hand than it did with Kylus.
Well, that makes me worry that maybe it's. I just can't tell if it's good or evil.
I mean, gold is good, right?
Usually.
Came out of something very bad recently.
Sure did.
Yeah, I think that was the divinity that Lord Gesh absorbed from Dora Donato.
I think it's going back where it belongs.
Maybe you can talk to the Titan?
Nesta, lower high.
Hi.
Yeah, like a sane
Hi.
person.
72. As you're kind of pondering this and it dances, a bit of it disconnects from the rest and hangs on your hand.
Well, hello, little guy.
Like a little thread.
Hmm.
Coiling. Lacing around your fingers.
Doesn't feel like anything.
Feels warm to the touch. This isn't the best analogy, but like a freshly boiled noodle. Like a little soft, a little warm.
Like a flaccid noodle.
But
Divinity, a flaccid noodle.
I just want to know if we're
there's been
talking,
stranger answers
Yeah.
to the universe.
are we talking like fettuccine, linguine, like...
No, this is angel hair, duh.
This is closer to angel hair, I would say.
That's so skinny.
It is. And while it's feeling like that, it does have its own movement. It's not like it's just sitting in the palm of your hand.
Mhm.
Like, it is coiling and moving and tracing around. And at this point, it's starting to make its way up your forearm.
Dora Donato? What is this? Any idea? Nope. Okay, great. Take a run
That
around.
Echoing of your own voice in this cavernous area.
I think it's a gift from the Titan. I think let's obviously watch it, but in the meantime, I'm grateful for this gift.
The rest of that gold yellow energy travels in, and as it fades in, something begins to protrude out of it, and it
It's not so flaccid anymore.
stops.
I want to go over to it and see what it is.
Me too.
It looks like pure crystal glass.
Ness, I think we need to get this out.
I'll tug on it.
I'll be tugging on it too.
You can either both roll strength checks, or you can make one at advantage, or either of you can make one at advantage.
Do you want to make one an advantage?
Sure.
I'll
Guide yourself.
summon my
guidance.
blade again.
Okay.
Then just be waiting nearby.
Okay.
15.
15.
Oh wait, I forgot to add my modifier. Hold
Oh,
up.
yeah, that's important.
You're strong.
19.
100.
19.
19.
Damn.
Wolfgang, come help
As
us.
you're holding on to it, that little spaghetti noodle kind of starts coiling back towards it.
Okay. I'll let it.
Dancing across. And it comes free.
Ooh.
Translucent. Can see directly through it before it is filled with light.
Whoa.
This looks like what you were told you were going to be given. A starlight shard.
Woo! A starlight shard.
And whatever hole was present from where you pulled it out of his heart, it closes. You can add a starlight shard to your inventory.
Badass.
Is it an item or just...
It is an item.
Oh.
Whew. All right. That was a little dicey there, but it kind of worked out.
How big is it?
It's like yay long. Probably about... It kind of increases in width towards the center and kind of goes back down to a finer point at the end.
As an action, you can crush the shard in your hand and cast the spell Crown of Stars. I'll have to look at that.
Without concentration.
Without concentration.
Ooh.
Is that really
The
good?
shard
But then it's
is
lost forever.
Is lost forever.
Save it for a big
I was gonna take it 7th level.
It's
Get some of
7th.
those spells.
It's a big spell,
Is a big boy.
but you don't have to concentrate on it. It's just up for its duration.
Okay. Well, I think that's all, folks.
All right, that was a good session.
The stone begins to moss over,
Well, that looks like a good sign, right?
and the blood in the ground is slowly starting to seep away.
Is this still like a river leading to this space?
As you look back towards the entrance, you do still see a river, but go ahead and make a perception check.
7.
7. Still looks like a river.
Okay.
I am curious how Lord Gesh got here in the first place.
Do you think he, like, teleported in somehow?
Maybe.
How did he get by the Airvalane? How did they not know? How long's he been in here?
I don't think he can teleport through that hurricane.
Yeah. There must be some kind of hole in their security. We gotta talk to...
Or what if someone let him in?
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Was a tree.
But there's guards at the tree.
That's true.
Yeah, they're not that attentive.
As far as I know, there's... Yeah, never mind. That would make sense.
Who would stand to gain anything from that? Seemingly none of the people here.
Maybe your mom knows something.
I mean, getting a god as an ally, and Lord Gesh's entire reason for existing was to bring back a certain blood prince, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I imagine that'd be quite easy if you had that power.
Well, that's going to be a doozy.
Well, I guess there's answers on the outside, right? Should we head back out the way we came?
Yes.
Maybe those elemental guardians will be a little less violent.
You could just blast him, they'll wander off.
Yeah, but I feel bad.
They made their choice.
Does anyone need healing?
It's a weird thing to say about white blood cells.
I mean, I do, but
They made their choice.
I need healing of a much longer variety.
That's true. You got dropped down to 10 max.
Yeah, even if I'm at full health, one blow's gonna down me.
All right, let's get you back to the
You really are a wizard.
Everybody ready to go?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Was your Twilight Sanctuary up by the end of that battle?
Yeah.
Can I have 12 temp HP?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I think we did that. I think we just gave everyone 12 temp.
Good.
That's gonna
what
go
I
away
came
when we
I'll
long
keep my
rest,
temp.
right?
Yes.
But in the meantime, it's nice to have double digits.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I will linger at the back for a little while.
Okay.
Just taking note of the stone and its location.
As you turn back around, Maverick's watching.
Thanks for that haste spell earlier. That was quite lovely. Never been able to move that fast.
Yeah. No problem.
Appreciate it. Usually I'm left out of the buffs, so this was nice.
That's what I'm good at. You keep swinging your swords like that, you'll see plenty of that in the future.
All right. Well, you move along. I'll bring up the rear.
You got it, Keegan.
It's weird. Great name, but
Weird
so
name.
random.
He starts moving forward.
As we're walking back, I'll just kind of like shyly walk up to Nesta and just be like, I know it was just a fight but I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't you. It's all right.
Okay. She'll kind of like hang back. She's low-key traumatized from the whole thing.
It's a lot of blood.
It was a lot of blood. Those wings were disgusting. And she almost killed...
Dominic's camera's out.
I'm dead.
She almost killed Nesta.
School's out for summer!
That's all we've got. Traveling along through Dordonado's inside. There is a moment where crawling out of the walls and ground are some more of those elementals. But with Nesta standing up front, the shard glowing, they stop
I won't shoot them.
and will...
Do they still look blood corrupted?
Some of them do, but it seems to be bouncing back.
Okay.
And especially with your guys' passive perceptions as well, you're noticing that river of blood has lessened in width.
Does this still look like that creepy blood stuff?
Yes.
Still the same substance?
Do you want to touch it? Okay.
Thinks no.
Hard to tell.
I'm not...
Seems the
I'm
same.
not a toucher, like some people.
I touch when it's appropriate.
I hate this. Moving forward, for the sake of time, you all expertly navigate your way outside. That long tunnel heading upwards. You climb, fly, however it is you wish to ascend, and that opening is created once more, and you are allowed to exit into the brisk night air. It is very late in the evening at this point.
It took longer than I thought.
Yeah. Well...
As you land, collect yourselves from the brush. Stepping forward is Granny Nola.
Oh, hello.
I take it you were all successful,
Yes.
though some of you worse for wear.
Yeah.
We'll take care of you.
Thanks.
Not now, but when we...
Whenever it's convenient.
Yes.
I don't mean to be a burden.
You're not a burden, child.
Okay, yeah.
Do you have any idea when it was that Dornado swallowed a creepy blood guy?
Nope.
Because that's what we found in there.
He had not spoken for 100 years, but it seems unlikely that these two things correlated.
When did you notice that he started feeling ill?
We didn't.
Was there no symptoms on the island? Everything was normal?
I'm willing to bet that Dordonado, in an attempt to keep us in the dark, pushed his efforts into keeping up an appearance, and in doing so, damaged himself on the inside. Now, maybe he can take some rest and be a little bit selfish. Take care of himself, and maybe we can give back as well.
I know there's more conversation to be had at a later time, but in the meantime, we're a little suspicious that the security here might have some holes. I don't know if there's ways for someone to sneak in, or if there's someone that may not be trustworthy.
It is possible. We have some very powerful guards, wards, things to protect us, but
They failed.
nothing's perfect. Everything can be improved upon. There is something I have handed out in the past. If I'm being honest, it's something I intended to hand out to you all as well. It has me second guessing, but we'll see when the time comes. A means of traversing through the hurricane unabated.
I see.
How many people have access to this?
Very few.
Do you know everyone who has access?
Many have taken this mark before my time. If they're still alive, or if they somehow learn to pass it on. I don't know.
What do you mean pass it on? Does it bond to the person? Like, to their soul?
No, not necessarily. It is simply a transference of energies. It's a mark, if you will.
What does this mark look like?
She casts essentially a minor illusion spell, creating a mark in a language none of you know. She creates it. It's not familiar for those of you who are wondering about sigils. It doesn't look like any of the sigils that you have seen so far. This is the mark of the Guardian. Those who bear that can pass in and out of the hurricane unabated.
Are you alerted when they do?
No.
Seems like a weird thing to have around.
It's used on those we trust, which is why it isn't handed out very often. We don't get people from the outside, and very often no one here has any reason or a means to leave. It is concerning, to say the least.
I mean, I appreciate it, and I can't speak for the group, but I think forcing us to go through the hurricane trial each time is worth the added security.
We'll sleep on it. Approach
In
it
the
with fresher
meantime,
minds.
Maybe we can draw you a picture of this Gesh character and you can see if anyone recognizes him. If he was here a long time ago.
I was watching your fight.
Oh,
Oh,
Do you know him?
No,
how could you see?
I have plenty of magics that help me assist in sight.
I know a couple of those.
thank you. We'll keep an eye out.
These are difficult topics. Best discussed on a full stomach, I would say.
Yes.
I'm not hungry.
And a lovely drink.
And a lovely drink. We do make some fine wines here.
Do you?
I'll be the judge of that.
I'm interested in testing your palate.
I like all wine.
She taps her staff on the ground as vines and flowers encompass all of you, creating a circle around everyone standing nearby, and you all sink into the ground
Sick.
Ah,
and reappear in a flourish of flower and leaf. Yeah, coughing out a few.
Is that a fantasy book? A flourish of flower and leaf.
Sarah J. Maas, baby.
That's the sixth book.
I dared to ask, what if fairies fucked? Appearing in the Coven of the Moon, right in the center of town, the community, to the gasp of everyone nearby. And she kind of stands there looking at you all, a little smug grin on her face, and just... They have passed their trials. And everyone starts erupting in celebration. Music kicks in, which leads me into
cast
using
air
oh
horn.
boy.
the tavern one. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is such a good.
Ooh.
We'll do lyrics another time. Sometimes it's hard to focus in
I'll listen to the
a
songs.
narrative
We're all
driven
sitting here
moment.
listening for 3 hours.
Wow. We're gonna do an album reaction stream. Yes. People begin to jump around, singing your tales, your glories. It becomes a rambunctious event. Some of them even burst into different animals and start partying as well.
All right.
They just burst into different animals.
Yeah. One just turns into a goat. Runs off.
Whatever's fun for you.
Suppose we all party in our own ways.
Yeah, I kind of want to see if I can catch him.
I think you should turn into a goat to make it fair.
Wait, but I can only look like a goat.
I can turn you into a goat.
There we go. Let's try that.
He's so tempted.
And I go.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to make the save, but I guess not.
And I go.
Two goats just chase each other around.
Go then.
I don't have the goat stat up in front of me right now.
I'll bring it up.
Why is the goat bald? That's my question. The
He's
purple
got like the
bald goat.
lines around his hind legs where like the leg sockets connect to the body.
Oh my god.
You're still just a doll.
Hate it. Alright, I got the stat block up. What do you need?
Constitution check.
0.
Perfect. It's rollies then. I'll go green
Goat
for
die.
druids.
Okay, I'll go.
See if you can catch this sucker.
Nat 20!
Natural 1!
I do that goat thing where I like jump off their back.
Oh yeah, you parkour off this kid. Hitting the ground. It's like tag, and now he's starting to chase
And
you.
then I sprint away.
Yeah.
Are they flirting?
I think they are.
I guess. All I can do is turn him into the thing.
As an expert in courting rituals, it's definitely what it is.
Let's get a drink in everyone's hands. As Sorn comes flying over, Trey clutched by by his feet, and he kind of tosses them up, lands, catches them, and like fills the drinks back up. Your drinks.
I don't take them.
Impressive.
I'll look for a rosé.
This is all like tavern meat at this point.
All right, I'll still chill it. With
To your
prestidigitation.
success.
Thank you.
Very well done. Clinks.
Come on. I'm like, okay.
Fucking. Wolfgang will kind of cling to you and drink his. Revelry is had in this moment. What would you all like to do? Fair enough. We'll come back to that in a moment.
I will have snuck away from everybody else and found a corner
Classic.
to lament in.
Classic.
For everyone,
Brooding.
noticing, the crew of the Action Surge is also here.
Nice.
Yeah, they have finally made their way from watching the ship. So they are enjoying their time. A lot of children have gathered around Sim as Sim can now speak fluently with everyone here.
Amazing.
Right. I'm gonna scan the crowd for some air elementals.
For what?
Air elementals.
Air elemental. I heard marrow.
That's
Yeah.
what
I'm gonna search for some
I'm
marrow.
gonna start sucking the marrow out of someone.
You bet I am.
Holy shit.
No necessary, no need for a check in particular, unless you're looking for something very specific.
No, I'm just
Okay.
clocking how many are there.
What kind of bow?
Okay. There's probably about 5 or so. Some of them in their like full winding form. Some of them have turned ever so slightly more into a humanoid shape. They still very much represent like that swirling of wind, but they have like shoulders and arms and an actual figure to their form. There's probably like 2 of them in the crowd. They do not have drinks.
Okay. Can I make an insight check just to kind of gauge their interest in this event?
Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. 4.
5. It's not a disinterest, but it is. There are aspects of this revelry that they can't partake in. So part of it is a lot more about just communicating with people nearby. They understand the stakes of why you were here and what you represented, as they are part of this community. But there is an aspect to them that is like, we're not really from here.
Okay. I'm gonna send people watch, and I'll probably join the band after some time.
Okay.
I want to be
Sounds good.
looking for games that are going on.
Ooh, some fun games. Okay.
I'm gonna dip out and practice with my longbow.
Good.
You need to gain proficiency.
Yeah, as you kind of dart away, you firing arrows into trees, taking some time to yourself.
And it's a very emo moment for me.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm
That's
in my
good.
feelings, so.
Is this Spider-Man 3 emo or?
More like girl interrupted.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Oh, I have advantage. Thank God. Mobetta.
Mobetta.
23.
23. There seems to be like a cornhole situation.
I love cornhole.
Fucking tear ass at cornhole.
Brittany's not even role-playing anymore.
I love cornhole.
Yeah, it seems like there's a bit of a cornhole game happening nearby.
I will have like a full drink and go play.
I know.
All right.
I know. It was all right there.
Let's roll for some cornhole.
Oh god.
We'll say, because it's about proximity or sinking it in,
Uh-huh.
correct?
Mhm.
Yeah, because if you get it on there, it's like 1 point. If you sink it, it's 2.
3.
3? Okay. Yeah, so we'll say, let's see.
In
This-
classic cornhole.
In class. Yeah, we'll say that's how this works. We'll say a 15 or higher sinks it.
Okay,
10 up to a 14 is just getting it on there.
cool.
This is Dex?
It's a dexterity-based game.
Excellent.
I would
You're not
roll
considered
against this
proficient in cornhole.
Guide yourself.
I will guide myself.
I'm going to guide myself, too.
Damn it. Alright, let's go.
Oh, I can't enhance ability. I'm a goat.
Let's go. Let's go.
What a sentence.
If I had $1 for every
Alright.
time that happened.
18.
18. I have a natural 16 total, so you both sink it.
Okay.
That's 3. 3 and 3. We'll say it's first to 10.
Okay.
We'll kind of go one at a time
Yeah.
and have a rebuttal moment.
16.
16, you sink it again. Ooh. I need my D4. This is the most
Don't do
important
that.
game of my life.
Yeah. Just,
That's 10,
It's not looking
barely,
right
so
for
I
you.
make it on there.
Alright.
6 to 4.
I will say if you get a natural 20, you slide one that's on there in with the other one as well.
Right on. Come on, baby.
Go ahead.
10.
10. You land another. What am I at? I'm at 4.
So she's at 7, you're at 4.
That is a 16. That's another 3 for me. So now I
So
have
7-7.
7-7. You get to go.
All right. If you get a 3, you have a chance at winning.
They get a chance of rebuttal, and then they go until someone has the most.
Oh, and that one. 3.
You want to silvery barbs yourself?
Not for this.
Okay, nat 1. Just a little wide.
Got distracted.
11. 1 point.
Okay. 8-7.
8-7. Your
Alright.
turn. Cornhole.
Cornhole.
Thanks, fans,
D&D
for watching
cornhole.
Brittany loves cornhole.
19.
19. That sinks it. Rebuttal.
So 10 to
Yeah.
8 so far.
Yeah. That's a 4 total.
Yeah!
Tails, you win the game of cornhole.
Mm-mm.
It's a young lad, kind of messy brownish hair.
He walks away crying.
Congratulations, you beat a child.
Yeah.
He's probably like
Suck it,
he's
kid.
probably like 18, 19 years old. He's on the young side. Human comes up to you and just, you did good.
You too.
I'm new to game.
Not me.
Coming from your place.
Oh, yes.
It shows.
Is he speaking English? Or common?
Yeah, it's
American.
It's a very,
American.
it's a struggled common. Yeah.
Okay.
He seems to be
Struggled
carefully navigating the language.
I'm not as proficient at home. Probably wine helped.
Wine helps. Would you like wine?
Yes.
All right. He runs off and
Is this kid getting me a drink? Oh my god.
get him a drink.
This kid old enough to drink.
We don't know what the laws are
Nessa
You're in
here.
America.
over here.
We're in Scotland out here. We will fade from this moment, coming into Ranguin.
We're just shooting a longbow. Hastily.
I was gonna look for Ryan, so
babbling.
if there is a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you get
Because I'm
Someone else has
also.
also
do
found
things.
Ranguin.
I also want to look for
then I'm really glad I'm getting here first. Ranguin, as you are firing arrows, hitting your marks, but not as well clustered as you had hoped.
called the grouping.
Yes, correct. Thank you. The grouping is a bit scattered. Longbows are a lot tougher than short bows, which is what you're more familiar with.
Yeah, more poundage.
Needs more like strength, right, to pull it back.
Temperature
Technically.
Was it like 100, 110 pounds?
Oh god, no. It's not a war bow.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The plus two.
What is she shooting? Ballista? You eventually hear
Have you ever held a bow in
It's been a minute.
he's like, yeah, you just like tie him in your
Most
hair.
compounds only go up to 80.
There you go.
80 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a heavy compound bow.
they have let off. So
Let's talk more about that.
Guys, this is a bow review stream now.
I'm in. Let's do it. I'll go get mine.
Stoked. Yeah, let's bring weapons.
I love bows.
That's all I can think.
I know what you're playing next.
A fighter.
A moment as you're kind of steeped in thought before you hear a wood against wood, turning to see Granunola, who's currently sitting on a stump. Oh, yes, I have that effect on people.
Hello, granny lady. Can I help you?
I believe you already have this evening.
Yes. That's true.
Wow.
For
Yep.
someone who has found quite a bit of success this evening, you seem to be in a sour mood.
Well, you saw that. You said you were watching.
I was.
It was awful.
Indeed. What are you going to do about it?
About what?
What you're experiencing right now?
Bow? Arrows?
And what are you doing?
Just trying to get better at things. so that I don't let my friends down.
Did you let your friends down today?
Well, I almost murdered one of them.
Was that you?
What do you like, the local shrink?
Yes. Yes, I am.
That checks out.
I am a spiritual guide for everyone here. And you are part of that group. Even if you don't intend to stay here forever.
What, here on Dornado?
You were close. You almost got it that time.
Dornado?
Dora do
Donado? No, you're lying.
God, that wasn't even roleplay.
Dora Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle.
Well, no, I don't think any of us are staying.
And you don't have to. All I'm saying is while you are here, I consider you part of my flock.
Well, thank you. I'm not a goose.
That was very clever.
Is there anything else?
Not necessarily. I simply wanted to make myself available and present should you need anything.
I need a bath.
We can offer that.
Great. Lead the way.
There's a stream not too far away that you can bathe.
Just a stream.
I don't know if you've taken a look around, Rangoon, but we don't exactly have plumbing.
I did notice that. Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, if
Where
you
have you
could
been?
just show me where this stream is.
Sure.
Maybe a very desolate part of the stream where no looky-loos will be.
I can obfuscate your placement so no one can see.
Great. And you won't be watching this time.
No.
Inside check.
As the goat just staring.
My like
His eyes go
slit eyes.
Going into like the POV just wow.
If she's gonna show me where it is as we're walking over there, I'll kind of stop for a second until she stops, and I'll go, you guys were right to put your faith in Nesta. She's really something. She's probably the best of us. I'm just saying you can trust her if you need her in the future. Obviously, she made that clear.
She did. You feel the need to speak for her?
No. Just maybe feeling a little shook up from her almost being unalived in there.
And she is a safe space for you.
I don't know what that means.
Being around her puts you at ease. It's something that brings
Well-
comfort.
Most of the time when I'm around her, we're almost getting killed. So I wouldn't necessarily say she's a safe space. But, are you talking about feelings here?
I'm talking about whatever you want to talk about, Regwin.
I don't want to talk about anything. I'm just trying to tell you.
It's odd because you did start this conversation
Well,
by talking about
I'm
Nesta.
ending it.
You're more than welcome to do so. And should you wish to continue, I am here.
Great. Thank you.
The river is this way.
Like, huffily walk towards the stream.
She continues to guide you. She does find a nice shallow spot, enough to where you could get like waist deep, dive under if you needed to. And it's fucking cold.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's the dead of night right now, and you're high up in the sky. Who knows where this water is necessarily coming from? But as you kind of settle in, she taps her staff on the ground, and these briar thorn walls begin to climb up about 15 feet or so, obfuscating your area to give you a bit of privacy, and she is outside of said wall.
Okay. Before I get in the water, once I feel like I'm covered up, I'll change into my changeling form as I Get down to my
relaxing.
skivvies and get into the river. Taking everything off. You know what I'm saying?
Let it all hang
So not your skivvies.
Well, except for this.
It is around this moment that Kailas.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, great.
You can see off in the distance is Granny Nola with a large briar thorn wall has been placed up. And she seems to just kind of be sitting down as this butterfly that translucently glows in the dark flies through, leaving like little motes of like dust or something that kind of fade away. And she kind of lets it rest on her finger. And then
That was lovely.
without looking, evening, Kailas.
Have you seen Ringwin around here?
No, I haven't.
There's a giant thorn wall behind her in the river.
Indeed.
Right.
Do you have business with Rangwin?
Yes, I'd like to talk to her.
Well, if I see her, I will let her know that you are looking for her.
Can I hear them?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right then. Have a good night there, Granny. And I'll just start walking backwards.
Do I make you uncomfortable, Kailas?
Quite a bit.
Why is that?
Let's not talk about it.
Oh, I have wanted to talk to you for so long, but I won't force anything.
How long?
Ever since your mother spoke of you.
And when would that have been?
Some time ago.
We could have put a number on it.
75 years?
That long, huh? What did she say when she spoke about me?
She wept mostly.
I was enjoying this tea and then I got sad.
She missed you.
Well, for someone so powerful and having such powerful friends, you'd think she'd be able to reach out.
Why do you think she didn't?
I don't know. I would guess it's because I was supposed to believe she was dead.
And you did for some time.
Until a few weeks ago.
Realizing she was alive must have been confusing.
We're not doing this, alright? I'm just... I'll start walking backwards again.
You're more than welcome to run away from anything you don't wish to face.
Got him.
I'm not running away.
You're literally walking away from me right now.
Not running, though. But you want to talk to me so bad. What did you want to talk about?
I just wanted to know you. Neriverine is an interesting individual. She is hot-headed, impulsive, tries to hide behind a facade that she cracks far too easily on. But she has a heart that is just as wild and loving as much as anger can encompass it. And I'm curious. How someone like her holds so much love for someone who she never really got to be around.
That sounds like a question for her, not me.
I think it's a bit of a mixed bag. I think she does have plenty to speak on. But learning a bit about the person that she loves can reveal a lot too.
She doesn't know the person she loves.
I don't think that stops her from wanting to love you, though. We're always wrong about the people around us. But just because we've created what we want them to be, doesn't mean we get to blame them for who they truly are. All we can choose is whether or not we get to love that person. Or not. But that's your choice.
Wise words. I'll consider them. Thank you. I'll walk away this time.
It was a pleasure. Ah, Frog Dad. Boom. Unless you wanted to stay in goat form.
For like a moment longer. Because I wanted to I was actually going to try to stealth up.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I just kind of chose some things, but if you want to stealth in, you are more than
If
welcome
possible.
to. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's see what a goat stealth is like.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
11.
It's alright.
Okay.
My passive is hell.
I think yours is high enough, though. Is it a... I think yours... I know yours is at least 11.
It is 11.
It is 11, so meets it, beats it.
Yeah. Okay, regardless, I don't know that he taught me. So, I was looking for Renguin. Okay, this'll do. I'm going to run up and charge attack him.
Okay. I mean, you notice it.
I'll just flutter into the
Yeah, he just kind of rises up.
Alright, I'll pivot around, skidding a little bit, and then
from the air. Nand, what are you doing?
as in my best goat form, I go.
I mean, you don't understand language.
So I still do that then.
Let's take you out of that. And I'm stuck in my plate.
We're having lamb.
I'm not gonna hit it.
Okay. I was like, I'm ready for the
I want
attack
the
roll.
threat of it to see what that does to him.
Yeah, I want. How far above the ground are you?
Like 10 feet.
Can't really jump it.
How tall is Granny Nola?
Granny Nola's pretty short. I mean, she's shorter than Frognan, partially due to her hunch.
If I used her as a bouncing board,
Oh my
could I get to
I would say
Kyle?
this conversation is like now further away. Kylus had been like steadily backing up and then like stopping when he's called out and then like backing up some more.
Yeah. I'll go to Granny Nola and we'll say, "Meh,
You're not having fun anymore, are you?
meh."
I still am.
I'm gonna action charge Granny Nola.
She takes you out of the form, and you just kind of roll into her, and she kind of catches you. It's just like, all right, young one.
I've never been so balanced. I was gonna wrestle someone.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's okay.
There's better forms for wrestling.
Like what?
Giant apes.
Okay.
Not right now. I'm a little concerned with what you might do with that power, if I'm being honest.
Okay, wait. So,
You can hear all this too, right?
just
I
explain to
enjoyed
me
that
both
Son
of
of a bitch.
those words in there. I understand giant.
Mm.
Explain ape. Use imagery if possible.
All right.
Minor illusion.
Minor illusions, the polygonal design of a gorilla.
Amazing. I cast polymorph on myself into a giant ape.
I should have seen that coming.
A very low poly giant ape.
That's not really how that works. You're not really making an illusion. You are
Now
taking on this form.
And then I bet you I can jump 10 feet high.
I didn't stay there.
I know.
I flew away.
I'm gonna fucking find him.
Roll a perception check at disadvantage.
Let's like, let me pull up the stat block.
I kind of like that he's gone and you just run off because the next scene we see Kylus and he's just gonna be like,
Sidelined by Tiny.
And from the top rope, it's King Kong.
Disadvantage. 6.
Ape it's Ape Nan, Dirt Fist.
Okay. You pick a direction, start running.
I'm
Cool.
committing.
We will find out where you end up in a forest. Nesta, we'll come back to you. This young man brings you a drink,
Thank
but
you.
if you're not wanting to be a part of that, you do not have to be necessarily.
You're nice. But, oh, the music is so good. I'm gonna go check it out over there.
Oh, pleasure to be meeting.
Pleasure meeting.
She's worse than me. He kind of walks off. What would you like to be doing?
I'm kind of like, just feeling good. So I'm gonna like meander around for a fun group
Okay.
to hang with.
As you're kind of looking around, you do notice Wolfgang kind of is leaving the party at this point.
Oh.
Maverick seems to be sitting with a drink, just kind of scanning. Scanning.
Wolfgang. Hey, where are you going?
Hey. I'm kind of feeling something. A draw somewhere.
A magical draw?
Kind of. I don't really know how this shit works, so.
You think it's something with Lunaris?
I mean, the only other magical draw I've ever felt is Victor, and, well, motherfucker should be dead, so.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna assume.
Well, here, I have some extra incense, just in case.
It's adorable.
Okay. I just light it.
Yeah.
Do I sniff it, or?
Sure. I mean, not like
Sure.
directly, but like, you light, it's gonna waft around you. You'll smell it, but
Okay.
it's just to kind of help you connect, meditate.
Gotcha. I'll see if I can
All right.
find that connection.
You got this. Okay.
You did good.
Thank you. And thanks for your help.
You kept me alive, so.
All in a day's work.
Yeah. Maybe I'll figure out what that's about.
Okay. Good luck. Bye, Light. He's gone.
Continues walking away. He kind of lights up the way for himself. Anything else you would like to be doing?
She's partying.
We'll kind of come into this moment once more. You have found plenty of time to bathe and wash.
Okay, I'll maybe wash my clothes a little bit because I'm sure they're covered in gross gesh blood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're all soaked in blood, by the way.
Oh, I've already changed and bathed and pressed
I
it
didn't.
myself. I'm clean as fuck.
So I'll wash my clothes in the water and then I'll prestidigitate the water off of it.
Okay.
Something that I've been watching Frogman do that I can do with my mind now.
Yeah, boy.
There you go.
I have been able to do it for a long time, but I never do. And then I'll switch back into my Githzerai form that I'm most comfortable in,
Mhm.
and then I'll go up to the little briar thing and like knock on it.
Starts to come down. The rest of them pulling into the ground once more.
And I'll kind of go to Granny and I'll say, "Hey, thanks."
Good tea, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I was enjoying it until the mushy gushy mom stuff, but I mean,
Don't take advantage of it.
do I look like that kind of person?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
If I'm being honest, all of you do.
Well, if I'm being honest, then, makes me feel a little, I don't know, something for him. It's been fucked up. And he's processing. Even if his way of processing things is to be a complete chode.
What's that?
Write that down.
Write that down.
Even if his way of processing
Yeah.
is to be a complete
I don't
joke.
take a lot of notes, but
This seems important. This is gonna be on the recap.
He's just a hurt little boy under all that.
Yes, but no one likes to be told that.
I would never take an opportunity to say anything to Kylas that would make him feel less than.
You did just call him a choke.
Not to his face.
That's not the point, Raven. That's almost worse, if that makes sense. My point being, when people are hurt and healing and lost, it is very important that we're gentle, not to push them too far away, or into a direction they didn't willingly choose.
I don't really think I push any of my friends in any direction. I'm usually the one following them.
I meant less in a physical manner.
So did I.
Fair enough.
But, you know, you're not so bad to talk to after all.
Gee, thanks. There are plenty of people who are hesitant to speak with me.
Well, you do have a way of striking a nerve.
It's annoying.
Can you tell me a little bit more about how you can see what people are doing without them knowing? Oh, we lost the camera again. Oh!
I'm in the void.
I got it.
It's magical influence. The natural
Sorry, I was hitting it. Anyways.
It is the natural air
Keep
around.
roleplaying.
I request the sky's assistance, and it helps.
Like Lunaris helps Nesta?
I would say it's not too dissimilar.
Is there a god of the air?
Not that I know of. Oh, Rangwin. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Roll a new character.
You died. You weren't wise enough.
8.
8.
What the fuck?
This is not who I thought this would happen to.
Huh?
What?
Rangwin, your eyes begin to kind of roll into the back of your head.
Not again.
And you hear for a split second Granny Nola's voice become worried before darkness takes you. And you find yourself cavernous, no, ruins underground. Could just be in a building. Dark stone beneath your feet. A long hallway of blue flame. And in the distance, standing no more than 4.5 feet tall but floating, pale skin, a singular drape of cloth over their body, black. Perfectly straight sheen hair, cut smoothly, black, and a singular wing expanding off of their back right-hand side, blackened wing. A young child, almost. Floating, looking directly at you.
Can I, talk to it?
You're not who I expected.
What? Who were you expecting?
This is too soon. You're not ready. You will find me in time.
Who are you?
Death. and you wake up on the ground. Granny Nola currently holding you, kind of shaking you awake.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna get up and like check my body for holes that aren't usually there.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6,
7, I think.
Go. Did
Are you okay?
yeah?
8.
Did something?
Zach.
Sorry, I'm done.
Did I get hurt?
Your eyes went black. You started seizing.
Did I hurt anything?
Oh, no. I was far more concerned with your well-being. Is this common for you?
No. I mean the fight with Lord Gesh, but this was different. I saw a child, and I explained what I saw to Granny Nola. She said she was death, and that I wasn't ready. I agree. Does that mean anything to you?
I am not fairly acquainted with the gods. The only god of death I am aware of is Maldrakai.
Maldrakai, a creepy little girl with one wing?
I've never met him. Though he is often depicted as a blackened chariot. He is the carrier of those who have passed. He takes your soul where it is meant to be in the afterlife. Or so the stories say.
Okay. Well,
But what you saw sounds to me a bit like an angel.
a good angel?
Death is neither good nor bad. It simply is.
Fair. I wonder. Maybe our lines got crossed. I don't think they were looking for me.
I don't think that's how that works, Ringwin. I think extraordinary things happen to extraordinary people.
So you're not going to suggest that I just press this down and forget it ever happened?
I can't suggest that, no. I can't stop you from doing that.
Oh, that is my modus operandi.
I'd recommend finding a different one. Maybe even chatting with your friends.
Have enough going on without all this.
Maybe let them decide that, instead of you deciding it for them.
Aye, Granny.
You sure you're okay?
I think so. Yeah.
Let's get you near a warm fire. Up and at 'em. And she'll begin to walk you back to the party. Ape.
Ape Man.
Swinging through the trees, looking for your blue friend, son of a bitch. Roll me another perception check.
Fuck yeah.
Disadvantage.
Fuck yeah. Okay. 6 again.
Busting through some of the trees, looking around, you seem to have stumbled across some ruins area.
Huh? Int 7.
And stepping into the space, it's your friend
I can
Wolfgang.
throw.
You know Wolfgang.
I know Wolfgang. I'm Int 7. We're the same Int now.
His int is actually very high.
Whatever. He doesn't operate like that.
You roll really well.
I think he's like a 16 intelligence.
Fuck. Well, all right. Not blue friend,
But a great wrestler.
but great wrestler. I cast rock.
Okay. let me pull up his character sheet.
Wolfgang's off trying to have
He's like
a
meditating.
spiritual moment.
He's
Yeah, but he
the
didn't plan
incense. He's
for
like,
8. This is his lesson. Expect the unexpected. All right, Frog. I mean, Wolfgang. Here we go. Sorry, I had no idea something like this is gonna happen. I did not pull up Wolfgang.
That's good. I didn't either.
Okay, roll to hit.
Advantage?
Yeah. He's a little distracted.
Okay, that'll be 24 to hit.
24 hits. Go and roll damage.
7d6.
what's Wolfgang at? Like 5 HP?
91. Plus temp.
Alright, that's going to be 10, 18, 20, 28, 34 points of bludgeoning damage.
34 minus 12 brings us down
22.
to 22. Okay.
And then yeah.
As the rock explode, he just gets launched onto his back. He's like, "What the fuck?"
And then I assume that like dogs like play posture, you know?
He gets up, looks at you, has no insight, and a giant ape just fucking attacked him.
I mean, he has insight. He just doesn't use it.
Exactly, and he's not about to. He pulls out his weapon and charges you. Let's roll initiative.
Amazing.
What's happening?
Didn't
Yep.
expect this. D12. Until further notice, he always has advantage.
That's true.
Why is that? Because I give him my.
Yeah.
11.
Ooh, 9. You get to go first.
We're
With
in,
advantage?
This is ridiculous. Yeah.
we're in
rolled
a
an
forested
8 and a 2.
area?
Yeah, it's kind of clearing out into the ruins, and he's kind of standing up on a bit of a raised platform.
Can I climb a rune or a tree?
Yeah.
Granted, I am a huge category size.
Yeah, I mean, you can climb it. We'll see if it stays standing.
I'd like to find the sturdiest thing within 40 feet that I can and climb it.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Great. Great.
Great. What is that? -2?
10.
10. You climbed it.
Okay. And I'll cast rock again.
Okay. Roll a hit.
It's gonna be 28 to
Go and roll damage.
Frogman's favorite new form.
Paul, if you're in the chat, I'm sorry.
I also, to be totally fair, just reread Polymorph. Technically, this is 2 challenge ratings higher than I should be allowed to do.
That's fair.
So I won't do this in real combats.
Okay.
I thought it's equal to your level.
It's equal to
It's half your level.
This
Yeah.
is challenge rating 7. I could technically can only
Do
do
a
5.
five.
Oh, Tori was turning into we're like 12th level, I think.
But wild shape functions differently too.
It wasn't wild shape, it was polymorph.
Oh, okay.
No, it was wild shape.
Yeah, because she
Yeah.
kept her intelligence stats.
Yeah.
36 points of bludgeoning damage.
This is
That's my
ridiculous.
turn.
Looking rough. Does he have any spell slots? I don't know. He does.
He can heal as a bonus action.
No, he can't. Not yet. Oh.
He hasn't made any arrangements.
Let me see. Yeah, fuck you. Make a dexterity saving throw. Oh no,
Okay.
he can't do this. No, never mind. He can't do this yet. Fuck.
He's not smiting.
He can't get in distance.
Oh.
He's up on top of a thing. He will cast Guiding Bolt at you.
Amazing.
Okay. Natural 20!
Oh!
Holy shit.
Oh!
That's amazing.
Where's Paul?
Okay, 46 maxed out.
4d6.
24.
That's 24.
24, and then I roll 46.
Fuck, I'm gonna fail the con save.
No, you're not. You're gonna roll in that 20. And then cast rock again.
What was it again?
24 plus.
14.
So that's 38.
38 points
So
of
I have to
radiant
roll
damage.
at least a 19 to stay in form.
Easy.
34 cut in half. Yeah.
I can do that. I have a +4.
Easy.
Ooh. That's a 7.
Ah!
As you
frog dance.
get blasted, right at that moment, the runes in that area begin to crumble and fall. Please make a dexterity saving throw in frog dance form.
Nat 20.
Falling out of the form, all that intelligence immediately comes back, and you kind of kick off some of the extra rubble and just roll perfectly out of it. And as he's standing there, just kind of, what the hell?
I could wrestle you!
I didn't know it was you! I was ready to kill you!
Yeah, you wouldn't have, though. Let's go get a drink.
Jeff is here for
right
frog
now.
dance tonight.
Come on, I'll buy the first round.
I will catch up with you. I was in the middle of something.
Have fun. Love you, buddy.
Seriously questioning our friendship.
It's like Frogman on cocaine.
Kind of, yeah. He's like, no more danger tonight. Go nuts.
Go nuts.
Kinda.
Kylos, I will come back to you in a moment.
I'm flying back to the party.
Okay. Any one or where in particular you're trying to go to?
Looking for some pink hair in the crowd.
Yeah. Nessa, I imagine at this point, dancing has really kicked in.
Oh yeah.
She's doing the Macarena. They have that hair.
Their version of it.
Yeah. It's like everything but on the back. Yeah, you see her kind of dancing in the crowd.
Okay. I'll land nearby and join in the dance.
All right.
Join in the Macarena. Yeah.
Oh,
It's become a line at this
Yeah.
point.
I'm like, this is all right.
It's all about the arms.
It's all arms. Very stationary feet.
And I'll wait for the dance to come to an end.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. And then it ends.
Ah! You just reminded me that I'm completely covered in blood, aren't I?
Yeah, you want me to clean that up for you?
Would you mind?
Yeah, take a walk.
You're not just gonna...
I'm going to. Do you want me to clean blood off of you in front of everyone here?
I didn't think it would be that big a thing. Sure, but it's
All
gonna...
right. I'll just start.
It just goes on to the people next to her.
It's hot, hot, hot.
Oh yeah, that.
Still warm.
How does my armor look? Having had blood on it, like...
I mean, after a prestidigitation, it's completely clean.
Awesome. Love
Yeah.
it.
You're doing that dance in full armor.
You know,
Clean,
I've had a lot to drink. I'm gonna go leave this by a tent or something. It's a little
Right.
bulky. Here, just don't need that. Hi.
Hi. Congratulations on passing your trials.
Thank you. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Change of subject, but what do you plan to do now? Are you going back to your temple?
Oh, I don't know. It's a little up in the air at the moment.
What do you want to do?
I want to keep doing what we're doing and helping people in our way.
Would the temple allow you to do that?
I don't know. They might.
Do you have to ask for permission?
I might have to.
Sure, prism's what you want.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, it was, but now I don't know. I don't really know what it entails now.
What did other prisms do?
What did other prisms do?
Most decided to stay. Again, the world is incredibly dangerous to travel around, especially by yourself. So becoming a prism was a wonderful means of securing your own safety for a lot of people while continuing to do work that they believed in. There have been a few who have gone off and continue to do a lot of that work of guiding those who might be lost or vanquishing darkness that would ensnare more people. And some of them haven't come back. And some of them, the church doesn't know where they are. And it's part of the job, part of the risk.
Mm-hmm. I would relay that.
Quite grim.
You do know there is a ceremony where you are asked a path that you wish to travel down. You are given one of 3 options. And depending on which you pick, you are given equipment to match those tasks.
Mm-hmm.
The options were protection, destruction, or guidance.
Oh, very
Cool. Destroy.
How are we feeling about those 3 roads?
cool. Protection, destruction, guidance. Gosh, it's a coin flip really right now.
I think you're screaming destruction lately.
Am I?
The ghost of Crimson Starlight in the background, thirsting for blood.
You might be right.
There's one other thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Mm-hmm.
Given that you didn't fully understand that dream of ours,
Ah. Mm-hmm.
I wanted to give you, well, an out,
Ah.
if you'd like it. And then you can keep doing whatever it is you do to Kailas in your dreams without me actually being there.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what?
Well, that's really considerate of you.
I'm not one for tricking people into it.
Right. I mean, maybe even though it was a dream, I kind of liked it.
I did too.
You did, really? Oh, that's good.
I didn't know you could get this pink.
Yup. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'll take a big swig of mine.
We can keep it to dreams for now. You seem a little more confident there.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, if you wanted to come visit me again, I'd be down.
All right.
Next episode.
Next episode. Fuck.
I mean,
No problem.
you're going to bed pretty soon.
On the second dream.
Yeah, but episode 69.
Second dream, second base.
Wait, how many bases did they go on the first one?
Well, we
That's up
watched.
to them.
Well, if you think you can refrain from getting as pink as you are right now, having a dance with me, I'd enjoy it.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Let's just not do the Macarena this time.
Okay,
And he'll put out his hand.
she'll take it.
Back to
Whee!
the party.
Super pink.
Super pink. You initially go to the dance floor, and it's kind of this like up-tempo song, and right as you go to step into it, it kind of ends, and something a little slower
Classic rom-com.
picks up.
Wow. Pull her in a dance.
A nice sway back and forth. Maverick is just continues looking around.
He's always watching.
I know, he's like a hawk.
Or a sentry robot.
Or a sentry robot.
Needs a distraction. I think I could send someone after him. Where's Mr. Nand when you need him?
Playing it up.
I like to think you're coming in like full gorilla run, but as Frogland.
I think it's kind of
Wanna make
great
an
that he
athletics
actually
check?
didn't know what an ape was.
That's
and
acrobatics,
so
dude.
He's gone
There's
for
no
a
reason to believe he'd be acting like
What does
that.
an 8 look like?
You start out strong and then kind of head over heels. Right out of the forest into the clearing. It's probably around this time as well that Rangoon and Granny Nola return as well.
As-
You would see them dancing as well.
Okay. I'll walk in, I'll clock it, And I'll just go get a drink.
Oh boy.
Great Nola sees a hole.
Her passive insight is nuts. Yeah, the group is starting to return and gather. Probably about 30 more minutes pass before Wolfgang returns as well. Around this point, Granny kind of like gets up in front of the crowd, asking everyone to calm down and quiet. Music ends, murmuring stops. Everyone looks. She stands there and... Tonight, we celebrate the success of one of our own. Even if she is a bit of a distant cousin to what we had followed and believed in, she has come here with a purpose and an offering. One I wish to accept.
Oh no, I had too much wine for this.
This is a hammer.
Roll me a deception check.
You got this.
You got this. You can do it.
It really matters.
Guidance.
Can I, since I'm there now, can I enhance ability Constitution to kind of help her sober up?
Sure.
Cool. So I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll say it lowers my DC.
Cool.
9.
Is it lowered enough?
Not that low. That was with guidance?
It was.
Okay.
She did her best.
Just in case. Please make me a Constitution saving throw. I think you're at advantage because of enhanceability.
Technically not with enhanceability.
Oh, it just gives temp HP.
checks.
16.
16, that's enough. You don't...
Oh God! Oh my God!
You walk up a little bit dazed and kind of staring at her, and she kind of looks you up and down.
Please cast Greater
And
Restoration.
will take your arm, kind of give it a rub, and she casts Lesser Restoration, and your mind immediately clears in that moment.
Oh my god.
That's so cute.
Thank you, Granny Nola. Yes. My people sent me on a mission to find you, to give you this. A sending stone. Our hope was to reestablish the relationship that was once between these two great civilizations, and to perhaps once again start a friendship.
And let this be a lesson learned to everyone here. That things can change over time. Wounds can heal. And bonds can be reestablished with anyone. And any group. The Arvelain are proud to reconnect with the Temple of the Prismatic Night. Yeah, thunderous applause. Music erupts once more.
Yay!
She kind of pulls you down and whispers in your ear. Dora Donado wishes to speak with you.
Right now?
At your convenience.
Okay,
You
thank you.
did save his life, after all.
That's very nice of him. Thank you, I'll seek him out.
I need a drink. She kind of walks off.
I'm gonna get her a drink.
She,
Oh, yeah.
she takes it and puts it into part of her cloak.
Nice.
Nesta, officially accomplishing the task that you had set out to do.
68 episodes
From
ago.
level 1, 68 episodes ago, the Sending Stone is in the hand of the leader of the Arvelain.
Wow.
Campaign over.
And we're gonna go to break. We will be right back. And welcome back. Did you just mock me?
No?
I can read your lips too.
Are you mocking me?
You're mocking
Hey, Mary.
me.
Is that a mockingjay? A mockingbird? Sorry, stupid fucking.
Why are you
Anyways,
going through my notes?
previously.
Celebrations
Something.
continue.
Fire damage.
Um,
Damaging.
Nesta, you were told at your leisure to head to Dordonado and check in with him. But the rest of you all are free to do whatever you like. The entire team is back. The crew of the Action Surge are also here. They're kind of mingling. They were spending some time kind of like awkward amongst these people they can't communicate with, but they seem to have loosened up with some liquid courage.
I'd like to grab Wolfie.
Yeah.
Where?
As high as I can reach.
Yikes.
About
right on the codpiece.
One at a time.
I'll adjust to the side.
Yeah, you grab him. He's not really a dancer per se. He's more of a heavy drinker and arm wrestler.
Hey, I'll RP this more when you're more present. But first of all,
Yeah, hit me.
sorry I sneak attacked you like that. My roguish tendencies.
I mean, it's pretty cool that you can turn into that beast. You should do that more in combat.
Yeah, I have a feeling that might lie dormant for a little while.
Yeah,
I think that was a blessing from the deities above temporarily.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that's fair. Unless.
No.
Okay.
Wolfgang.
Yeah. How did your private thing go?
It went. I'm gonna say well.
Okay. Cool. I'll talk to you more about that later.
as planned.
We'll also see more of that later.
Yeah.
Next episode.
In the meantime, I wanted to do a private thing too, but I know how you kind of like to be up in my business. You want to come tag along?
Is this stone related?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, let's find a private corner.
Boy. He'll follow you.
All right.
He's really not in the shape to be dealing with stuff.
Do we find a private corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
How
great.
private do you want this to be? Do you really want this to be away from prying eyes?
I want this to be out of eyesight. It doesn't necessarily have to be a place that I'm expecting, like, explosions.
Let's get a stealth check at least
but-
between
yeah.
the two of you.
Oh, he's at disadvantage, so
Yes.
I'll go Swift Neblin.
Okay. Oh god, that rolled all over the place. Nice.
25.
15 for him.
Nice.
14 plus 1.
Nice. I don't think you need to do anything, but you know how your grandpa was working with some, like, really powerful people before he died? They died before all this shit happened?
I mean, as far as we recalled, he's been working with the wardens.
Yeah.
And then after that, I don't really know.
I've been kind of watching Nesta, and I feel like they're mocking me.
The fuck is happening?
Nothing.
Literally.
I'm so sorry.
You need a cup of water.
Let's all take a breath.
I'm gonna take a drink. He was holding a cracker, and Mario tried to eat it out of his hand when he wasn't looking. Sorry.
Anyways, now that the adults are back in the room.
Oh my god.
So, he...
Sorry.
I turned into a giant ape and I cast a rock.
Okay, sorry. Now I got to relive it for the first time, so it's fresh.
So this is a serious moment. I'd appreciate if you like stay with me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic, drop in. God damn it.
Drop in, motherfucker!
Hey, good term.
I'm learning. 16 episodes later.
As I was saying,
Right.
Victor, your grandfather,
Uh-huh.
was part of like a crew way back like before the Everlost War, I think, right?
I mean, sure. That'd be before I was even born.
Yeah. I've been watching Nesta and some of those folks that are just talking to crazy deities and beings, and I don't think I can talk to gods yet. I think I could talk to dead people.
That sounds like necromancy.
I don't think so. I'd call it more divination. I'm just scared because this is kind of a temperamental spell. Just stand by me.
I do love that play.
You don't know that play.
He knows that play.
It's a coming of age story.
It really
Okay,
is.
Wolfgang knows. Found a dead body or two in
First
his
time I ever
day.
cried. How dare you?
And to pull that tear right back in.
Amazing. And with him near me, hopefully within 10 feet, I'd like to cast Contact Other Plane.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
That's not the spell I thought you were warning me about. Okay, I'm not too
have that
familiar
spell.
with this one.
Contact Other Plane. So I can magically contact a demigod or the spirit of a long dead sage or some other mysterious entity. Though it can strain or even break one's mind, forcing them to make a DC 15 int saving throw or take 6d6 psychic damage and go insane until a long rest.
Doing God! Like your health the way it is.
This is
So
like,
are you reaching
of
out
course you took this.
Someone that you know, like, that you might have an easier time with, like Nestor.
So if
No,
I
no.
I love this.
if I can successfully cast it, I'll
Reaching out
answer
to a literal
questions
god.
that a GM would answer with one word, approximately, like a yes, no, maybe, irrelevant, unclear. If one word could be misleading, you might offer a short phrase.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to contact the spirit of Rylan,
Okay.
the creator of the
As
sigils.
far as we know.
Oh.
Had no
As far as
sigils.
we know.
Wow.
You need a second? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hey!
Make that
Rylan.
save, sir. Before you're not gonna say shit if you don't
Get
make
a
that
goddamn
save.
word out.
Okay, I'm within 10 feet of him, so I should get +3.
Oh, that's why Wolfie's there.
It's not even about fucking friendship. It's about the numbers, baby.
Plus my +10.
my
That
God.
means that
You have to roll a 2.
yeah. I mean,
I'm
but
getting that one.
2 plus 13 would still be 15. I'd still make it. So I
Yeah,
have
that's
to
what,
get a
that's
nat
what I'm
one.
saying.
Yeah,
you need
Yeah,
a
that's
natural
fair,
one
that's fair.
to fail.
Woo, baby!
It's possible.
Nat 20!
Pretty fucking
Is that your
awesome.
third one today?
I don't know.
It's like your third one tonight.
And you're reaching out to Rylan.
to the spirit of Rylan.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, nat 20.
Spill the beans, bitch.
Yeah, and here's the thing. If this hadn't been a natural 20, this would have failed. Because he's not on a different plane of existence. His consciousness is on this plane of existence.
He's alive.
Alive's a interesting term.
His soul is trapped here.
Interesting. Speaking of that, hey, Rylan. Do I see anything right now? This is meta, Zach. This is not my first question.
That's fair. I am going to. This is your spell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you decide what this looks like. I'm imagining that it's some sort of mental world that you create for yourself. So what does that look like for Frog?
Yeah, so I'm flipping through my book. Soul Gem still in the bag of holding. Not gonna touch that fucking shit. The book that my mom gave me that she purchased from Nesta's papa. And as I do that, I take my wizardly quill and I'm sketching out these questions that I'd like to ask. And as I do that, they kind of lift off the page, and I'm hoping that the physical words of these texts kind of stretch out into the silhouette of the person I'm talking to.
Ooh.
Hopefully.
I like that. It's your spell. I'm fine with it. I'm super cool with that.
Did you think about that or did you just come up with that?
Stretching and forming. The A's kind of taking the shape of legs. The T's forming into like arms. The O's turning into a head and filling out into that space.
Bless you.
A shadow of a person. Not an actual shadow, not like the ones that Kylus was commanding, but a silhouette. someone who's obfuscated, but whatever major features would be present are there. The long ears of an elven form. What's the word I'm looking for? Lithe. Thank you. Lithe, slender body. That's what I was going for. Slithe endered. Formed together, and that connection is made. And it's yes or no.
Once we get into the vaults, is there a way to remove the sigils without the bearer permanently dying?
Knew it.
Can the bearer simply will the sigils away and have it detach from the soul while they're in the vaults? No. Do the souls of formal sigil bearers reside in the vaults?
Yes.
On a slightly different note, if you could, would you advise destroying the soul gem?
It pauses.
Huh. I got him.
This guy's dumb, dude. Who even played him?
Some noob.
No.
Would Gregor want to destroy the soul gem because it frees souls?
There is no answer. And you get the feeling it's because he doesn't know this person. But that is your fifth question. And the connection
No, ask him if a hot dog's
begins
a
to
sandwich.
disconnect.
No burritos or sandwiches.
As it begins to disconnect, it grabs hold, pulling you back in.
I was gonna sever the connection now, buddy.
Bring me Ranguin.
Yeah.
And the connection is severed.
Wolfie, you are a doll.
It does say, instead offering a short phrase as an answer.
Thank you, Wolfie. We'll talk more. You seem preoccupied.
You were doing all sorts of crazy shit.
But more importantly,
Your head was back, mouth open.
yeah,
just
but homie, we're here. We're here. You and me, still chilling.
Yeah, but you weren't for like a minute.
But these are words coming out of my mouth, baby! I thought I might go crazy!
What happened?
I have some answers.
To what?
Let's gather the group.
I do like this idea. Okay. Nesta.
I left to go talk to the turtle.
Yep.
She's so upset. Oh, fucking
Well,
turtle.
shit.
Love that sentence. I left to go talk to the turtle.
The winged turtle.
As
Flying
you're
turtle.
walking along, you know this
Pig
path by now.
Pig
It's not terribly far away. It's maybe
You
if
have to separate you.
Absolutely.
put Paul right
like,
in there.
Yeah, I'm like, Wolfgang, he sits between us. I'm like, no, he
No,
doesn't.
yeah.
His presence like threatens you
It does,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
His presence
Yeah.
is like, no, don't
Like, we in trouble with Dad.
The temperance is gone.
The party side of the table.
As you're nearing the edge of Giordano's shell, the wind of the hurricane can be heard pouring out at the edge. You still see occasionally that one bit of rubble flying through the sky.
A cow.
A cow. An old lady on a bicycle. Everything's Wizard of Oz. Walking along the boardwalk that extends off to Giordano, You do come across his left eye once more, though it is closed at the moment.
I'm gonna gently put my hand on his cheek. And I'll say,
Turn off the wind, it's a little loud.
A little windy.
A little windy.
excuse me. I'm sorry to disturb you. I heard you might need a word.
The sound of crumbling rock tumbling inside of his own throat. That left eye opening. Please make me a charisma saving throw.
Cannot lie.
I'm such a liar.
No, I am.
6. Oh, wait, 9.
You're currently not capable of lying in the face of Dardonato.
All right.
You feel that presence enter your mind.
Nesta Fane, child of stars and moon, thank you. I already feel my strength returning.
I'm so glad to be able to help. What was inside you was not natural.
I could tell.
Do you know how he infiltrated you?
God damn it, Keegan.
Keegan.
You are Laura Bailey.
I'm sorry.
If only he was.
I wish I was too.
This show would have a lot more people watching.
How he got past your defenses?
He crashed in an aircraft.
Where did he crash?
He was the green comet that the professor was looking for.
Collided on the old ruins of Denna. I feared for what he was, and I sealed the entrance. Little did I know what he wanted.
I'm glad you're all right. That was rather close.
If I understand correctly, you have acquired the Starlight Shard.
I have.
Present it.
I'll do so.
And it is what was once filled with that ethereal light is now darkness, but starlight gathered inside. Motes of light all over the place. As you present it, it begins to float. A humming, echoing resonance begins to fill this space, and those at the party can hear this too. It is no longer in your mind. This is him speaking with his voice. And the Starlight Shard begins to shake and flex and shape and morph into a circular globe. And descending back down to you.
The gift of the moon. Bring it to your temple.
I
Your
will.
prisms will know what to do with it. They shall imbue you with power, so that you may carry out her guidance.
All right. Thank you. I'll see it done.
It is the least I can do for you, saving my life.
I didn't save you alone.
Indeed. I suppose a reward to them as well.
feel like they would appreciate that.
You know as well.
Money bees.
Come, dawn, bring them to me.
I will.
Enjoy your victory.
Thank you. Enjoy your health. May it last longer than ever before.
I intend to live for a few more 1,000 years.
That should do it. Oh, good night.
His eyes close.
Oh, good night.
When you're a stone titan, you do what you want when you want.
And I'll go back.
Nesta, when were you born? In context of like January through December.
God,
What season?
when is my birthday? I don't know. I never thought about that.
We don't have to answer it right now.
Let's say
When is the
October.
moon the coolest?
October.
Oh, nice.
We're in October now.
whatever the fall is.
October is the next month. The Black Wind Moon.
Right.
Yeah, cool.
You're more than welcome to.
Stick
No,
with
it's
it.
fine. Yeah, I'll stick with it.
Yeah.
The orb you now possess is a pure shadow.
Oh.
Gonna come of age on your board.
Good to be.
I think she needs it.
It is still technically the Starlight Shard. It can still function the same
Mhm.
way, but it has a hidden property to it. If you bring it to your temple, it will be unlocked.
All right.
Just crush it right now.
But if you crush it,
Nah.
okay.
Bring it.
Just so you know entirely what its functionality is
Thank
at
you.
the moment.
That's really cool.
You were left in the wind, holding essentially the moon of the month you were born.
Very cool.
Oh, turns into Frognand and
I've never liked you more.
Ticka ticka one more time, baby.
Oh, baby.
oh,
Talk dirty to me.
do the ticket to it, man. Come on.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Back with the group again. I'm gonna switch to the tavern music.
While we are waiting, I would like to find this one.
I'm drinking with Granny.
Absolutely.
I'm interrupting.
She is drinking you under the table right now.
Damn.
And she spent 400 years
She built
drinking.
tolerance.
Drinking.
She's been alive for a long time.
It's
yeah.
not a contest. We're just casually enjoying each other's
She's
company.
turned it into a contest.
Okay.
She wants this fight.
Well,
Wow,
fine.
you're getting drinked under the table, aren't you?
I'm not under any tables.
Kylis,
Okay, take it back.
come for another conversation with Granny.
Absolutely not.
She's actually good talking.
I talked to her
Yeah.
plenty. Too much, actually.
It's true. I did a ringer on you.
What?
A dinger. Ring-a-ding-ding.
Oh, you. Not nearly as wise as I thought you I think you might actually have drunk her under the table.
There's no table.
No, it's
Just
it's
air.
right there.
This is just air.
But we're both over it. Over the table. High five.
Woo!
You know what? This isn't the time.
This is the time. I'm leaving. It's talking good. We.
You were trying to talk to her all
It
night.
takes her like 5 minutes to get far enough away
I'm
to
just
where you think she
literally
won't hear
sitting
you.
there like this.
I'm just gonna be staring at you, doing this with my hair.
With any luck, you won't remember this.
Oh, is it serious? Do I
No,
need
it's
to
not
get
serious at all.
Hold on. Serious.
She dropped in.
I'm not drunk anymore.
Yeah, me either. I'm just drinking and hopefully I'll be drunk soon. Hey, wanted to thank you.
I'm
It
sorry.
wa-
Wait. Did you just throw up in your mouth, or did you just say
I felt like I
that
did.
you wanted to thank me?
We wanted to thank you.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
For helping me get that plum.
Mm-hmm.
as just terribly efficient as you were.
Yep. It was a good plan.
Yeah, it's a great plan.
I'm really getting the hang of this, like. And then she's gonna snap and turn back into Sorn.
Sorn?
Yeah.
Oh. Be cool.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
What? Is this not? No? Okay. Then we'll turn back into Albert Fishmonger.
The yarning player.
Yeah.
Well, there he is. No, his bearded glory.
Just put up a drink.
Anyways, I wanted to thank you for helping me get that plum.
Renguin gets the right Renguin.
So thank you.
What are you
Despite-
gonna do with it? You gonna eat it? Hmm?
Not now, but I might.
Is it like a one bite situation, or like what if you bite it and then I bite it and then Frogman bites it and then can everybody bite it and go woo wherever that goes?
I don't know. But I did plan on eating the whole thing, except for the pit.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a me journey sort of thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure, yeah. What else, Kylas? What else do you want to talk about?
Nothing. We'll wait till you're,
I'm fit as a fiddle. Finer, I'm finer than a hair on a frog.
That's not even a phrase.
Yeah, it is. People say that.
Ready? Yours are common.
It's all over. Over there. I heard it over there.
Just is a druid.
Hey, Kylas, you said the thing, and now I'm gonna say a thing. Okay, I am sorry.
What?
I'm sorry that I am so quick to judge you on the really stupid things that you say and do. Sometimes, not all the time.
I have trouble finding a stupid thing I've done or said.
I'm not. Remember that time you made that stupid bet and we all had to go? We almost lost all the things.
And then I sailed us right into the sunset and got us all 25,000 gold richer and founded our guild.
Yeah, it worked
Yes, that
out,
was
but
such
it
a huge
wasn't a
mistake.
good idea. Okay. Just because the harebrained ideas that you have end up turning out really great, it's like a weird knack that you have. You have this great knack for making bad choices that turn into good results, and I don't know why that happens.
Pure charisma.
But we're getting off track, okay? I don't think that you're revolting. I
Wow.
think that you're actually underneath all this, whatever this is,
Oh,
Pretty-
this.
pretty good guy. At least you try to be. I don't know. Are you trying?
Sometimes. When the mood strikes. Striked quite a bit today.
You did a good job in there, even though you abandoned me. Behind a wall.
Alright, I had to pick someone to take with me, alright?
Yeah,
And,
whatever.
Mr. Nand was more present.
More what?
Present. And I don't know how to explain this in character.
It's a bit of a meta explanation.
Yeah.
No, I understand. Well, it was, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry if I wasn't totally present, but it was kind of scary.
You did good. You handled it.
Yeah, this stupid guy doesn't even take any of my, psychic damage. It didn't do anything.
You took some of it.
Makes me feel useless, Kylas. I mean, sorry. You don't want to hear about my feelings, and that's fine. I already told Granny about like half of them. So,
But she's good for that.
I mean, unless you're interested in them.
And your feelings.
Granny Nola said that you might be. Are you?
Granny Nola is so upset right now. This is not how you do this.
I'd be interested in. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm just not. not
He's
right.
gonna find
no,
Granny Nola.
no, not right now. Like
Still.
another time, I'd be very interested in hearing about your feelings.
God.
Just not like this, you know.
Yeah.
It feels like I'd be taken advantage, you know.
Yeah. It's fine.
You share your feelings with me when you're ready. And I actually had a few questions about those memories. Oh, I'm feeling it. There it is. Yeah. I actually had some questions about those memories of yours.
Okay, so today,
What
right
is
now,
happening?
not a good time to ask me about memories. Just so you know. We'll talk about those another time.
Right. Yeah. Another time then.
Yep.
Good night, Ringwin. Do you have a place to
What?
sleep?
Yeah. I'm gonna sleep right here. Good night.
All right.
It's a bench and a table.
Oh, okay. I'll, like, take off his cloak and...
Aww.
No, walk away.
I would say around this point, Wolfgang and Frognan have returned. So has Nesta, of course.
Hey y'all, I have some news to share with the group.
I always miss that. Wake me up! Wake me up, okay?
Is she okay? Should
Have
we wake
Granny
her up?
Nola do her
I don't
magic
know, that
touch
feels
on
like
me.
metagaming.
Wolfgang picks her up and then starts to shake her.
What?
You're going to want to be awake for this.
Okay.
Hey,
And sets you back down.
remember that old guy, Rylan?
No.
I imagine him as, like, young and handsome.
No, probably not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the vault?
Yeah, the guy that made the vault, the sigils, the
Am I
everything.
smart enough to know that?
Yeah. I had to think about it.
In this moment, I mean.
Yes.
Because of a new spell, I talked to him.
Woo, high five!
Yeah, buddy.
work, man.
Okay. Long story short, guess who we're bringing back when we get to the vault?
Professor!
Yeah, I think so.
No shit.
Yeah.
Right.
I always knew it.
This is
I
great
just
news.
knew it the
That
whole
is
time.
fantastic.
So I don't know exactly how to do it because my conversation was kind of limited, but I got a confirmation that once we get to the vault, we can rid ourselves of these fucking sigils without you
fantastic.
permanently dying.
Wow, this...
Ah.
Mr. Nand, well done.
Wow.
This is
Great
great news.
news.
Yeah, don't really know how though. So we'll cross that bridge when we get
Look,
to
But
it.
we know there's a solution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Not
is-
only that, but the souls of sigil bearers reside in the vault. So the professor is waiting for us.
Perfect.
So
Ness here will pluck that soul out and spank it right back into him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
something
Get
like
along,
that.
little dog.
So I mean, either way, there's a little bit more to share, and I'll fill you in. But I think tomorrow morning, let's
To the vault!
yeah.
Yes, before we leave, the Dordonado did want to speak with you all to give you a reward of some sort.
All right, let's go.
Oh.
In the morning. In the
Oh,
morning,
okay.
he's asleep now.
Would to be like nearby him.
I believe so.
Do we have to go in him again?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Could we? I mean, no.
Huh?
Never mind.
Well, all right. Tomorrow then we collect our reward and continue on our adventure.
Yeah. Sleep well, everyone. I'm gonna hit the hay. I don't even think I'm gonna dream tonight. Like, just a long day. Straight through.
That was a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Thank you all again for your help.
Let's go snuggle. Come on.
Okay.
That's very sweet.
I imagine you take me by the hand. And I just like,
I'll just like crawl up against your thigh. And
Maverick's just.
They're thick, so.
yeah, good pillow.
I'll keep watch. Good night.
Oh,
Right.
that's terrifying.
Wait!
I was wondering if you were gonna remember that.
I got to talk to Bobby.
I was like,
Shit.
okay.
Oh, Bobby!
I'm like doing that thing
Is he
where like,
there?
I'm falling asleep
No, but
and
he's
my
sending.
muscles seize.
I just kind of, and then I go back to sleep.
I was like, cool. Guess we're done.
I'm gonna cast the sending.
Okay.
Hey, Bobby. I'll take that as more.
Yeah.
So, I'd love to meet up. Do you know where that floating hurricane is? Tomorrow morning, meet you on the north end?
Wow. Perfect.
Well done.
That persistent hurricane. Sorry, love. I can't seem to find my way inside of that.
I'll burn a 5th level.
You're going to bed anyway.
You
So
do
yes.
know, with the hurricane's nature, teleportation into the space is not possible.
Oh, no worries. We'll find our way out. The northernmost tip. See you tomorrow morning. Can't wait for a sauna day.
I'll do my best. You do know Dordonaut has been flying this entire time. So where you are on the material plane.
Yeah, weren't we over the ocean or something?
Yep.
But he can teleport any fucking where.
He did say a lot of his teleportation is chance.
I'll burn one more 5th level spell.
Uh-huh.
My last spell slot of the day.
Meet us at the vault.
I don't think he knows where the vault is the issue.
Or does he?
It's easier for him to go to a location that he's aware of.
The water where we
Are we going to the vault before we go to Prism Town?
I got a map brought up right now. Which direction were we headed?
You guys were headed east.
We were heading east.
Luminsa.
Okay, so we were past Mooncrater Lake, past Laminsa even?
No, you were on the northern edge of the Serpent Mountain Pass,
Okay.
far to the eastern side. Just before you went into the pass, you guys started heading off into the ocean.
Okay. Kind of by Phyros.
On the other side of that mountain range.
Got you. Do I know the name of this like river that kind of heads up the north side of the Serpent Mountain Pass? It's a river right there.
Yeah. And it's this, which I will determine
Yeah.
later. I don't have a name for it
Yeah.
right now.
On a different note, I'll meet you at this river where it meets the ocean.
All right. I think I can make that work.
This river.
For all you folks at home.
For all you folks at home, this is a river.
And that's all my spell slots.
Name.
So I
Rest.
snuggle a muscular thigh.
Excellent. Does anyone else wish to do anything, or are we finding some rest?
Going to sleep.
Gonna find Nesta.
Oh, before I go to sleep.
Kylus approaches.
Everyone seems to be petering off. Would you like to see something?
Yes. Oh god. Yes.
Different yes now.
Well, Mr. Nan ended up there on accident, but
He's taking you back to his place.
if you'd like to rest not on a bench or the ground, I have a place for you to sleep if you'd like.
I'm so jealous.
Do you? What do you have in mind?
You can choose not to if you'd like, but would you like to come?
Yes, I would.
I'll pull the ring out and set it on Frognand. And then...
What's worse is he could take you right now.
Can you imagine if I woke up in the ring?
Bramble just over him. Friend.
Oh my God.
I miss Bramble so much.
And pull us both into the ring.
Into the ring, which it's been a minute. Would you like to describe a little bit more of it again?
Yeah. So I guess immediately you would see like 2 chairs and a table and a large fireplace with a massive bookshelf surrounding it. Hundreds of books. The left wall, a writing desk with instruments all over the wall. The right side, just a wall of alcohol on this very nice like windswept glass shelf.
How about the shrub?
Many leather-bound
And then
books in the
many-
center of mahogany.
Next to the windswept glass is a table with like a large bowl and like carafe with magical symbols and a plant on it, a small shrub.
With your passive perception, as you enter this space, you notice it kind of...
Does it move again?
Bram, you can come out.
You see like this little face emerge from like a pit of dirt. Kind
Hi.
Ness, Bram, Ness.
Pleasure to meet you, Ness.
Hi. Nice to meet you too.
of
Oh
pulling
my
himself
God.
out of the pot and just
Ah. Hi.
patters over to you.
Hi. Oh, hi.
Shakes
nice
her
to
hand.
meet you.
It's a pleasure to have you as a guest in the master's place.
Bram's the caretaker here. He looks after the plum tree, which is like growing out of the ceiling and sky, essentially.
It almost looks exactly the same as the plum tree on top of the mountain.
Does this work like the other one?
Not quite. Its sister tree is, well, another world away.
Nice to meet you, Bram.
You too. You're pretty.
Oh, thank you. You're so leafy.
I like her.
Easy, Bram.
Kind of shakes his legs a little.
Do you want a bath?
Oh.
Through that door over there is a bathroom if you'd like a bath.
I'll draw the water.
Oh. Okay.
The door does close, so you have some privacy.
This is incredible.
Yes.
So this is where Frogman went when he was.
This is where Frogman went.
Frogland?
Oh yes.
Remember, Bram, he's the enemy.
Right.
We don't trust Frogman.
Nicest enemy I ever met.
He's back to that.
I just can't believe all this is inside your ring.
Yes, this is where I have retired to.
I would retire here every day if I lived in this kind of situation.
Water begins to pour.
Oh my God.
It is hot water too, if you'd like.
Oh, that's so much better.
The bed over there, you're more than welcome to help yourself to as well. And it's just a bed floating out in the stars.
Oh my God.
I'll take the chair tonight.
All right.
A roll happened in her head. There was a persuasion check in her head.
Thank you for bringing me here. It's
You're
very,
welcome.
very amazing.
Consider it a reward, Prism.
Thank you. You know, I'd rather like this reward.
Your baths are drawn. You all take your turns being pampered. Means it's not just hot water, but it's like cleaning. It's soap. It's
Wow.
like it's a full experience. You were brought a drink for the evening, and Bramble attends to every need that you
The
have.
service. Oh my God.
Yes, it is next level. It's weird. Normally people take care of plants, but this plant is taking care of people.
That's pretty great.
I want that.
Kailis will sit next to the fireplace, and he'll just be writing in a book while she's enjoying her time.
I'll come out before bed and sit next to the fireplace. All right, I want to kiss you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bramble back in the spot.
He'll kind of like put the pen and close it, and then stand up and in front of the fireplace, pull her in for a kiss.
Outside of the dream, in a bit of a different dream-like landscape. Do you have any more roleplay, or would you like to go to rest?
Am I staying in the chair tonight?
What if we share the bed just for comfort reasons?
Of course. I'm not going to push or anything.
Excellent.
Oh.
And the pot like grows legs and moves into a different room.
Into the closet.
Yes.
Little root legs. Poor Bramble.
My child eyes.
They will just sleep in the bed.
That is fair. All right. Rest comes to you all. There is something we will be revisiting when some more players are at the table.
Mm-hmm.
This does involve you, Nesta.
Okay.
But morning comes to you all. You all awaken in your respective places of sleeping. The first to awaken, of course, would be Kailis, but you can feel free to lay about. It's been a minute since you've spent the night in the ring.
He'll just lounge in the bed.
I suppose the next to awaken would
push-ups.
be...
Can I get a nice bum when she wakes up? Why is it always glistening?
Wow.
I just wake up like this.
A natural bulk. Presentation's a crazy spell, man. Ranguin and Frognan, you both wake up. Ranguin, please make me a Constitution saving throw. Let's see how much of a hangover you have.
Are we by Wolfie?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You're feeling pretty good. Maybe a bit of a dull throb, but nothing that's going to inhibit your day.
Okay.
Yeah, you all wake up. I would say Wolfgang probably like found some rest underneath a tree. Just kind of slept there, arms crossed, usual deal. Oh god, it's the chat. Yeah. Okay. Yes, you all awaken in the morning. What would you two like to be doing? Frogman.
What's up, dog?
Resting right on your little tummy tum. Is a ring. A familiar ring.
I pick it up and I say, in.
Ranguin, you're hearing this too.
I'm just gonna kind of pat him on the back. And, good luck with that, young frog man. And I'm gonna go find some breakfast.
Go, ring, go.
I would say, Nesta, this is what you're starting to wake up to. As
You can hear?
you can hear
Yeah, you can
and
hear
perceive
kind of
everything that's
everything
happening
going
outside.
around. Yeah.
It's a bit of a limited view. It's very much like the mouse observing the giant cat.
Oh, you can't see anything. You can only hear.
Oh, you can only hear.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can only hear.
perfect. So yes, you start hearing that echoing within the chamber. It's not hostile or aggressive. It's like if they were speaking right next to you.
I can turn it down if you like.
A little unnerving when you're laying in bed to hear Frognan speaking in your ear.
Let me in.
And then Ranguin in the other. Good luck with that.
Bram to me.
He summons me.
Easy, Bram. You'll get him later. Well, you still have that ring he gave you. You know what? Never mind. It's fine.
Beautiful.
Oh, I guess it's trash. And I'm gonna throw it on the ground like 5 feet away and then I'm gonna try to stealth up to it and without any sound put it in my pocket.
Okay. First, roll me a stealth check.
Yeah.
They just pop out of your pocket.
22.
22. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
27 actually.
Roll me a sleight of hand check. I'll give you advantage because you rolled really well.
Yeah, baby. No, so I lied. It was a 23. I don't know why I got 27.
That's still, you were above a 20.
Yeah.
You're rocking pretty well.
Sleight of hand was only 14.
14.
So
Okay.
decent.
Nesta, you hear kind of a like fabric being rustled.
Well, I guess we'll never have to deal with that ring again.
Roll me deception.
Damn it. That's okay. It's inside shit.
Yeah, but hers isn't.
I don't care about fooling her.
15.
17.
I'm pretty sure that Nesta, you
Kind of surprised you left it on the ground.
Frognan's putting on a bit of a show right now. It
I
seems
thought I
like.
heard he put us in something like a pocket.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Damn it.
Well, if you'd like, I can sneak out.
That would be great.
All right.
I'm not quite ready to
Teenagers.
face Frognan or Rangoon.
Yes, I understand. I will respect your wishes, as you said.
Not that I'm embarrassed. I don't want them to, feel left out of the ring.
You don't have to explain it to me. When you're ready, let me know.
Okay. Cozy as this bed was, I think it's time to.
All right. I'll cast Greater Invisibility.
Ooh.
We got a long rest, yeah?
You completely. Yes, everyone gained a long rest.
Did our HP reset?
Yes, it did.
Woohoo!
It is a long rest effect. Your entire visage leaving just enough in your eyes so you can still see.
Wow.
All right. Well, off with you. And I'll bonus action send her out of the ring.
Okay. She's in a pocket right now.
You said it says you appear within 5 feet.
So right
Yes,
next to me.
But I like the risk. I want a spell check. I'm going to say it's tough. She's in a pocket. I'm going to say the DC is 18.
Cool. Guidance.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a check. Greater invisibility doesn't break it.
Roll that D4.
I don't know if it'll help.
It's not. My passive's 11.
This is more
Okay.
if she tears your clothes off.
Oh.
That's amazing.
As a human is
I'm
growing
so
in your
sad I
pocket,
left.
essentially.
It is still a 17.
I will say it doesn't tear off the clothing.
Just
Nesta,
rips a huge
you-
hole in it.
Are pulled through like the ceiling of this facility. And Frognan, you experience like a light draft. But you're out in the forest. You're on the top of a massive stone titan flying in the sky. Makes
Oh,
sense. And you just
Prestidiging
appear
myself warmer.
right next to Frognan.
Does this go away on its own, or do I need to wait for you to do
You're just
something?
invisible. I was giving you time to like go somewhere else and
For a
come
minute.
back if you
Yeah,
like.
you have 1
A
minute.
minute. Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I will appear, look at Frognan. What's he doing? Are you awake?
Yeah, I'm probably searching for grub.
I'll give him a wet willy and then run to the woods.
I love it.
It's amazing.
This is a prankster.
That's amazing.
That is amazing, yeah.
That's the best thing.
Yeah, with full-blown greater invisibility and he does not know you're present, you boom, right in his ear. Okay, something's up, dude.
Bug? Ewy!
I'll pop out of the ring now.
I'm gonna like mage hand pick my ear.
Right as Kaius appears right next to you.
Was that you?
Mr. Dad, I'm not a prankster.
You piece of shit. I mean, whatever. This you started something.
I did it.
I'm gonna finish
I
it.
I don't think that at all.
Turns into a giant ape, throws a rock.
Get pranked.
Mr.
I'm
Nat.
an only giant ape for
Yeah.
PvP. I like that rule.
I'll just kind of walk with them like, please explain to me how you're going to finish this.
You'll see.
Ah, that is not good.
Oh, good morning. Afterwards.
With a passive insight of 11?
Roll deception check.
Wrong dice.
I'll cast Silver Barbs.
That's a 20.
Yeah, she seemed, a little on the tired side, but well rested.
Okay.
Actually, way more well rested than normal.
Jealous of her.
Vengeance.
Brangwyn, you would notice like her,
I did walk out.
you did walk away.
I did walk
That
away.
is fair. Thank you.
I would love to be there. 'Cause
I appreciate
I
it.
tend to always walk away.
Right when shit hits the fan. Yeah, we'll say for the sake of time, you
Yeah.
guys regather, get some food, sit
And I
down.
do then notice.
You would then notice Nessa's fingernails have been like manicured.
I'm gonna just grab her hand.
Okay.
Look at them. And look at her.
Cuticles pushed back ever so slightly. A light gloss of nail polish.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, Bramble pampered the hell out of you.
What does she smell like?
I don't know, what do you smell like? Oh, it'd be something from Aramir.
It would. I don't know if it'd be the same though, because the whole place kind of has like that petrichor smell,
Yeah.
like the just before it
Ooh,
rains
yeah,
sort of
baby.
thing.
I think it makes sense though.
Okay.
Yeah, she smells like petrichor. That smell of that first bit of rain hitting.
So funny.
And I'll just look at her and where have you been?
She'll glance at Kyla's in the back of her. Just around.
Where?
She said she was in the woods earlier when
Mhm.
she rolled up on Mr. Nand and I.
Should we go get our rewards from the turtle?
Yeah, and then afterwards, Bobby said he would meet us at the mouth of the river.
Come back to that.
I don't think it's spoken in common very
No, it's
often.
not. No, it's usually infernal.
So maybe after our reward, let's hit the jets and get going.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, okay.
What's up with you?
Do you not see this dewy angel before you? So I took a bath in a cold creek last night. Where have you been?
I was just like,
No one stopped Bramble from doing the whole treatment.
Nice!
Yeah, but it leaves a lot of evidence.
I was just blessed by divine.
Why are
things.
you lying?
I don't know!
it's the turtle. I probably rewarded her with
Why
great
are you
nails and hair.
lying?
I'm not lying.
You're
You can never tell when I'm
insight check.
lying.
Sure, go ahead. Both of you roll me deception checks.
Damn it. Okay, that's not
I'm gonna
bad.
cast Silver Barbs on her and give me advantage.
I'm gonna use the
subtle cast
psionic
it
die
too.
and re-roll that. Wait, yeah, because I am proficient at insight. Oh, fucking ball sacks! Never
18.
mind. I re-rolled when I got a
22.
1, so.
Oh yeah, you're feeling a little flustered about the whole event. You just can't really make heads or tails of it. You can believe them or not, but it's hard to tell if they're hiding something.
Oh, even worse. Beef.
Yeah.
Yeah. You all.
Maverick, let's go.
All right, boss. You all make your way to that boardwalk, heading around the edge, off to Dordonato's left eye, and eventually to the front of his face.
Where's T-Boz in all this?
Where's who?
Left Eye Tabaz and Chile, TLC. Sorry, never mind, I'm old.
You're,
okay?
yeah. Paul, please
Paul,
come back.
Paul, you gotta ground us, man.
Approaching the front, you do still see Dordonato is still resting, eyes closed. The gentle breeze wafting through.
Dordonato, we're going to leave soon.
Angling his head so he can see you a bit better with one eye.
Stars and
Can we all hear that?
Yes.
Okay.
All this is entering your mind.
Fuck yeah, she is!
Charisma.
Charisma saving throw as he begins
Okay.
to wake up, yes.
I'm gonna fail it.
For all of us?
Yeah, I think the only one who could potentially make it is Kylas.
21.
Yes.
Oh, you did get a nat 20, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, I think that puts you at like a 31 or 32 or something
Yeah.
like that, with Wolfgang's bonus on top of it. Yeah.
Resisting a god.
Yeah. You are fully
Wait,
resisting the Titan's
Do I get
influence.
Wolfgang's bonus? 23?
It still
What
doesn't
was
beat
the
it.
DC?
It's 30.
Wow.
Yeah, you totally succeeded.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, you are king of the
You better fucking lie right now.
Actually, there's no reason to. I just want to be able to do it.
Looking to you all.
A noble company. As often I hear you called. The Rat Pack.
Yes.
Nope, that's not us.
Yeah, we aren't the Rat Pack. We're the Obsidian Winds.
Oh. Yeah,
That
that's
would be
true.
correct.
I kill.
Finally, truth.
The Obsidian Winds. A gift unto you all. Foresight. An opportunity to see the future.
You all gain heroic inspiration. You now start every session with a point of inspiration.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Every
That's
session?
so
Every
cool.
session, you will start with another one.
What
So,
a novel idea.
I have loved it from another game I was in, and I think a 10th level
you do that?
reward. A 10th level reward feels good to start every session with. a point of
That's cool.
inspiration. Yes,
We
it,
got
it essentially, in
perspiration.
terms of a
Yes.
roleplay aspect about it, like you keep catching glimpses of the proper thing or the right thing to do. It doesn't necessarily mean you'll pull it off, but it is a reroll, and it applies only to you. It is a roll you make.
And you cannot force it upon your enemy because
You cannot force it upon your enemy, and you cannot give it to an ally.
Okay.
Okay.
It is something you roll. Ability check, saving throw,
Any D20 that
death
we roll.
saving
basically,
throw.
yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a re-roll, but you get to choose which one you want to use. So say you roll a 16 and you're like, oh, I think I need more, and you roll a 2, you can still choose the 16.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't force you to use the new roll.
Into it.
Yes. You feel that divine spark in each of you as you gain a bit of godly energies.
Finally, it's all paying off.
I foresee strife and struggle for you all.
Mm.
Cheerful.
Yeah, right?
But you are capable. As individuals. But you are unstoppable. Together. Keep that comfort close. And strive forward doing good. You are forever welcomed here. Obsidian Winds.
That thrum echoing out throughout the area, vocalized this time, shakes and rattles every organ in your body.
Do we get tattoos?
You could.
If that's how you want it
I
to
just
be.
mean like those tattoos that let us come back whenever we want.
That is for Granny Nola to decide. And with new boons unlocked, new power at your disposal, and some answers about the vault, that is where we are going to end
Yeah,
tonight's
good
episode.
spot.
A new chapter coming to an end. Time to embark on the next arc. But we will save that for another episode. As always, thank you all so very much for watching. Do we have any shout outs to do this
Yeah,
week?
we
rated.
got
Yeah.
rated by Game Master Eric tonight.
That's
Game
awesome.
Master.
Yeah,
Hell
he's
yeah.
a regular.
Yeah,
Love
he
that.
comes in a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
We have the opportunity. We have to remember to raid.
Yeah.
Game Master Eric.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He always ends his session
Yeah,
before us.
yeah, he really does. If there's ever like a shift in our time or anything like that, and we find an opportunity to raid him, we'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's all we've got for tonight. Thank you all so very much for watching. We will see you all here, same time, same place. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we did have that discussion about that we had pregame about potentially doing something.
Oh yeah,
What do you think?
we have a Q&A.
Y'all got questions?
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, we like to answer any curiosities you are finding in this moment. We spent a good chunk of time here with the R of Elaine. There was a lot that was explored.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe you will all find yourselves back here at some point.
You want to take us to the end for editing, and then we'll jump
Yeah,
back in?
we're gonna close out, and then we'll swing back in a 30 seconds or so. Thank you all so very much for watching.
For a Q&A.
Good night.
All right.
And shenanigans.
And shenanigans. This is pretty early.
Hi!
Hello.
We said 30 seconds, we're lying.
Yeah, we lied.
We lied. We're gonna put on merchant music.
Yeah,
There you go.
let's leave the door open. I mean, what's a little behind the curtain.
A little behind the curtain.
Yeah, so we had a really fun session today. Obviously, kind of a lower stake for the most part session.
Yeah, lots
as
of
a
role plays.
reward.
Some people, yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah.
had a huge
They
fight
closed
last
that bathroom
session.
door.
Yeah.
We had a huge fight last session, so I kind of had a feeling it was going to be a lot of
Peek into the
RP.
toilet.
Yeah, right. I don't even see that.
The
far.
loo.
And it was a lot of claiming the rewards from this. It was a lot of, finishing your quest, get some extra boons. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you that are in the chat have any questions for us or anything that you'd like us to speak on, feel free to throw it in there about our campaign, about D&D in general.
I have a question
Yeah.
that I will ask on air. We talked about it a little bit during our break, but I want to know, Miss Brittany, Nesta, which of the three paths are you leaning towards?
So that's going to be interesting
Rest
because
of it.
originally I think I would have chosen protection or guidance, but I'm leaning towards destruction.
Yeah. Destroying all
And the fact that I got the black wind moon orb too feels like it's kind of interesting.
Well, and your birthday's on the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it's currently the 24th,
of
the autumnal moon.
September.
When does the how many days
yes,
away
September.
before the Dark Wind Moon?
How many days?
Yeah.
6. So a whole week.
Okay.
6 days is a week in my setting, just
So,
to keep the calendar really simple.
The travel to get to the river.
Potentially. It depends. You guys don't really know where you are in terms of on the ocean. Because Dordonato sleeps, sure, but he keeps flying when he's doing it.
How'd you pick October?
That's my actual birthday month.
Yeah.
It's my
yeah.
favorite. So
Gotcha. That's fair.
yeah.
I would have picked my actual birthday month too, which is September.
I thought about using mine for Kyla's too.
Which is
January. January.
I think knowing your character's birthday is important. It's something that we always think about as
Yeah.
people.
Mm.
It's something that kind of helps you ground
Yeah,
yourself.
when's
in your
everyone's
character.
character's birthday? So we got October. What day?
30 days in the month.
17.
17th?
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I'll say September 2nd.
Oh, we already celebrated your birthday.
No, you didn't.
When was that?
I mean,
You didn't know it was your
birthday
birthday,
came. You might not have known.
I don't think she does know.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I should have. I was waiting. I was like, Zach will answer. When
When was Kyla's born?
Kyle's birthday? Probably December 4th.
Winter, babe.
Went to
Mhm.
bed.
Yeah. Which moon was that? Because I have.
Yeah, if it doesn't sound cool, I might change it.
I'm
I'm October too. Dark Wind Moon makes it cool. Makes it
Never
sound
mind.
cool.
Oh, take it back.
Since
Any
Nest-
questions popping up?
Since Nesta has accomplished her mission and aspiration, I'd like to ask what is everyone's aspiration? Noobs asks.
Ooh.
I want to start with me.
For Rengwen, I don't know. It's kind of interesting because I think, she knows that there is unfinished business in the Feywild. with her mummy and
Mummy?
sister.
Uh-huh.
So I think, it's kind of hard to say what, like, her aspiration is, other than she wants to be prepared to eventually go back to the Feywild, like, with something to offer. Something to offer for her freedom, because she knows she's on borrowed time. That's just kind of the way that it works. With her mom, she's kind of a daughter, kind of an employee, so,
You're a princess.
it's complicated.
Daughter princess.
Daughter princess. She doesn't really treat me like a princess, okay? Moms, am I right? But yeah, so I think she wants to have something of value, whether it's a skill or a bit of information or something tangible that she can give to the Queen of Air and Darkness in exchange for the liberty to live her life how she wants.
Making a deal with the Fae. Okay.
Dangerous.
We're discussing current aspirations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
the new
what's
characters.
Frogman's birthday?
Frognan's birthday. Goodness, it's tough because I imagine that the deep gnomes don't follow the same calendar.
They probably don't.
So
I just can't get that in
On
depth
a
at the
bird's
moment.
day.
Yeah, no, because we don't follow the cycles of the moon. We don't follow anything in the celestial beyond.
Yeah.
He's
There's no sun or
born
moon where they're from.
on Berg's Day,
Yeah.
the Threve of Berg's Day.
I will say it was chillier when Frognan was born.
So sometime in the winter, maybe.
Yeah, perhaps.
Maybe a January,
It's like
February.
always winter out
Yeah.
there. Isn't it?
It's literally always winter.
That's true. It is all well, and
When
it
was
does.
Wolfgang born?
It
Winter.
does. It does adjust. It does adjust. Like clearly in winter it snows a lot more, but there is always snow present.
Yeah. In terms of aspirations,
Yeah.
I think my short-term aspiration is this vault. I mean, and so the fact that I think we're heading there next is exciting. I went from rescuing Sis to vault, and then the next thing I'd like to offer, I think the next logical step would be Feywild. I think going to other planes is a natural next step. So Feywild or Shadowfell or Airplane. I think any of those three places would be places that Frognan is curious about. But assuming there's no conflict and everything happens happily ever after once we raise the professor,
Of course.
then I don't know. I might return to Laminsa, might return to Necroskia, and try to improve some societies there.
So noble.
Does Nesta have new goals? Still figuring it out.
Yeah, I think just getting rid of the sigils right now. Got it.
Noobs asked another question,
Wait, did
saying
you
the
answer?
Arvel.
Dodged it.
Kylus, answer. Sorry, I was on the restroom, so I didn't know.
Okay.
Kylus.
Kylus's current goals. He has big goals.
Mm-hmm. Got two big goals.
Two big goals, yeah.
What are they?
Massive goals.
Left and right.
Tell us about
Yeah.
them.
No, I will say.
And I will say, I don't want him necessarily revealing anything that hasn't been revealed in
Yeah.
the story yet.
Well, sure.
I will say. He's having trouble right now. He's a little lost. How to move towards his goals. He's very conflicted right now.
Does
So
he
this-
still want sovereignty?
I don't know. I don't know if he does.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't think he knows really what he wants right now. He's kind of figuring it out, you know.
We know he wants love.
We all want that.
Yeah, baby.
That evening was very sweet.
Yeah.
The one bed trope.
The one bed trope.
Yeah.
Gotta lean into it.
Wow. I only had one bed, literally.
That was established before we started dating. I mean, we're not dating. I mean,
I don't know what we are.
what are we?
News to the question for you.
Ah,
What inspired the Primordial Titan landscape and place. And
Ooh.
Yeah, the whole
all that,
Arvalane.
the whole Arvalane thing.
Prefacing it by saying that it was such a cool place and concept.
Oh, thank you. Most of it was inspired by one of my favorite Hayao Miyazaki movies, Castle in the Sky. I didn't want to
nice.
go full ancient technology, but I did want an ancient primordial aspect to this space, and a community that did feel like they were fully taken away from the world. That they just operated differently, their values were different, how they approached life was different, the language was different. And I didn't go that path originally. I never had created anything like that until you had stated during character creation, you're like, yeah, maybe I'm like finding these druids that the clerics used to interact with in like an old war, and it just got my brain just off to the races. Yeah, and then just that massive hurricane that covers Laputa in the movie, I was just like, what if the island was alive? And I love dragon turtles, but I always wish they were bigger, so I just made one bigger.
Yeah, baby.
And rather than claws, I gave it wings.
Yeah.
They did that one out. That was colossal, I think.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Nice. I haven't seen it yet.
And it's in the Dragon book.
Oh, that's
Fizban's.
why I haven't seen
Yeah.
it yet. Okay.
Fizban's treasury.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a fun time introducing a Titan too, especially one that isn't a hostile creature, just one that has a very large presence about them, but has a gentleness.
Yeah. One question I have, and you don't have to answer this because it may not come to pass,
Mm-hmm.
but with the Arvalane, I feel like it's such a destination that like could have so much going on there, but also plot-wise has seemingly served its purpose.
Potentially, yeah.
What have we missed?
Ooh.
I have a question in regards to that also.
Okay. In terms of anything missed, I don't think there's anything you missed necessarily. You kind of hit my 3 main points,
Yeah.
which was the 3 different groups on the island. I always knew you were gonna have to go to the dentist temple and Lunaris' temple, which is kind of the dichotomy of the original rift between the Prismatic Knight and the Arvalane. You kind of hit everything I was intending for you to hit. There was more to uncover in a couple different locations, depending on how...
And we haven't left yet?
Yeah, you haven't left yet, depending on how much you dig.
Yeah.
And some of it's down to rolls, too. And some of it's luck.
I have 2 more things to do.
Especially looking through, like, some of those telescopes that are up there.
Yeah.
There's different planes of existence. There may also be a means of traveling to those planes via that spot.
Ooh.
So... With
Just
a slight
eat every fruit.
with a slight risk of not going where you intended. But I wanted to introduce a potential space where planar travel was possible if you didn't have the spell. Yeah, that if you made allies here, there was a way of hopping from place to place, if you so choose.
Interesting. Got a new... Oh, go ahead.
My question. Would you say the blink was a good blink or a bad blink when he asked?
What
He would
blink?
help.
That is something you'll uncover.
What blink?
Kyle's asked him a question.
I will say, you're still standing in front of him when
I
we
know.
pick back up next session if you want. He seems more talkative.
Yeah, I
Then
did plan
when
on
you
following up. I was
originally
just
chatted
curious
with
if you
him.
would tip your hat a little bit.
Nah, I think I'll keep my hat on. For now. Got too many secrets under here.
2 questions. First for Rangwin, second for DM. What was Rangwin's feeling when she saw Kylas and Nesta dancing, not the Macarena? I feel like Noobs knows what that answer is going to be. And then second, so you can start thinking about it,
Sure.
is Dominic, do you have the campaign pretty planned out, or is it just a lot of going with what develops? First
I
Rangwin.
think when Rangwin saw Nesta and Kyla's dancing, she had like a momentary like panic of like, what is that? And then she, after talking to Granny Nola, kind of feels like she's making this a reality about her place in the group in her head, and that's probably just in her head too. That she's probably just equating that, like, you know, she's assuming it's something that it's not.
You're gaslighting yourself.
Yeah.
Granny did not do what she wanted to do there then.
Yikes.
intentions sometimes don't land.
It's true. It's true. The overall campaign, I had a bulk of it built. I will say you guys snuffed out an entire arc that I had planned when the gate did not open, when the stone did not shatter. Your original 9th to 10th level adventure disappeared.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, whoo, okay, gotta make something new. And nothing will make something new than a player character death and a new character coming in and implementing them into the story and making their narrative matter. There is a lot to Maverick that has not been has not even been touched on. Like, there's a lot going on there, and there's more to come for his story, which should tie into everyone else.
Nice.
We'll see.
I'm excited about Maverick.
Yeah, but I have known what I wanted the final threat or adventure to be from the get-go.
I'll say one of the funny things that happens in this is, like, when we went to sleep, I knew exactly what I was going to do in the morning, and what Frogman told us before we went to bed just completely dashed it. Because after talking to Granny Nola, she was thinking, like, that she was ready to accept the fact that the professor wasn't coming back. Because she's been the one who's like, of course he's coming back, like, Nessa's going to bring him back, it's fine. But after talking to Granny Nola, she was like, okay, like, I am squashing stuff down that I'm not dealing with, and the biggest one of those is that the professor's not coming back.
But he might.
But then Frogman's like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring him back, and she's like, I fucking knew it.
I was just in the same boat, actually. He's been in complete denial that, like, he's like, Phil's coming back. That's just what's gonna happen. That's just what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's how this goes. That is how this ends. We are the
because-
heroes. Heroes don't die.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I thought I was just like,
I as Keegan was like, he's gone. He's done. Like, that's it. As Kylos, I was like, he has to believe that he's coming back.
Yeah.
but so much my thing is like the cycle of life and death, and it's like, if it's his time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kylos is like,
Yeah, that's a
Kylos is
stupid
like, fuck
viewpoint.
that, I make my own time.
and to combat it, though, at the same time, especially hearing that his soul is in the vault, that's not Lunaris's idea of an afterlife, though. That's a cage, that's a prison. He should go where he should go, and he's currently not there. So Lunaris was you would know, especially as well, being a new prism, that yes, there is a unnaturalness to his end, and bringing him back, or at least sending him on the right path, guiding those who are lost. And who boy are those souls lost. And that's also true for Dobbledan.
Yeah.
Dobbledan is wherever the professor is right now.
So it's kind of interesting
Dad
for.
would have been too, right?
Yeah. I mean, but the wish brought him back.
Yep.
Where's
buddy.
my sister?
Nolana was brought back.
She was brought back.
Yeah.
But we don't know where she is.
As far as visions are aware, I believe Nesta had received the most recent one since any check-ins. She is with Zeeg.
She's with Zeke.
I thought they were going to meet
Lana's with
Neri
Zeke.
this whole time, but that doesn't seem to be happening. So they must have been talking about someone else.
Potentially.
Maybe timelines.
Well, and Ryla is located in Laminsa, and Zeke has a history with her.
What the fuck's Ryla?
That's my teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She was kind of
Rylan?
She was kind of the presiding, like,
Yeah.
lead prism.
I remember her.
At the temple.
The bald one.
Yes.
I always think of her as the bald lady from Doctor Strange.
There you go. Yeah.
That's honestly kind of how I imagine it.
Tilda.
Tilda Swinton.
Yeah.
Tilda Swinton. Yeah. Tilda
Yeah,
Swinton.
but like pointed ears, because she is like high elf.
Oh. Would Froggy let him come back? We'll fucking see, noobs.
We'll see. Damn, I'm getting intense.
We got about 2 more minutes before I think we should wrap up. So hit us with
Get
some
your questions
final
out.
questions. Yeah.
Yeah, so Ducky's asking if Dad would be able to come back because he doesn't have a body anymore, right?
That would call rules as written. You know, there's a lot of different ways of making this happen. Rules as written, that would call for some pretty powerful magics.
Yeah.
You need access to his body, and you do know where the body is.
Yeah.
He was interred at the at the Temple of the Prismatic Knight.
Yeah.
So, you do know where to find him, but that calls for some pretty powerful magics that
They
most
have a
people in
pretty
this world
powerful
don't.
mage.
Yeah, not quite there
Gotta get
yet.
Mastery on those souls.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like any creative uses of particular spells, you know. But here's the thing: when a soul's free, it's gonna go where it's gonna want to go, especially when Maldrakai gets his hands on it. Which you learned a little bit about him tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's this
Doing
guy?
a fat load of nothing, letting those souls just fester in the vault. Not guiding them, is he?
That's the Death Dude, yeah?
Gods are useless.
The god of
Maldrakai's
death.
holy symbol is depicted as a black chariot.
The ferryman.
Kinda, yeah.
What did you think of Kyla's thinking, Ringwin?
Of him thanking her?
Yeah. Were you expecting that at all?
I mean, I don't think she was like shook or anything. She doesn't think of you as this like majestic like creature. She's just like.
She definitely does.
I think at the time she was like, okay, like he's a little chink in the armor, a little crack in the facade, but I don't know. I also don't know if she knows how genuine it was. I think it was a little lost on her in that moment
Yeah.
because of the circumstances, you know. But I mean, I don't know. You know, the fact is, like Renguin, like she doesn't hate Kylus.
She definitely does.
She doesn't. Like
should.
underneath it all, she doesn't hate you. She just like resents you.
I have a question for Rangwin. Is some of the uncomfortable energy associated with Kylus have anything to do with the confidence?
Yes.
Like
yes.
jealousy of wanting
Yes.
that level of confidence in oneself?
100%. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's unabashedly him in every situation, and she has no idea how to even go about that.
Mm-hmm.
What was the question?
Is some of like the discomfort that she feels around Kylus to do with like his confidence and
Bravado.
yeah,
His assuredness in himself.
yeah.
I see you wanting to.
Interesting.
All right.
Uh,
Any last final question?
There's one more.
Come on,
Let's do
how's
one
it-
more and then we'll wrap it up.
Ducky asked, will Nesta be invited back in again?
Yeah, baby.
We'll find out.
Oh yeah. Duh. This is just the beginning of that arc.
Yeah. That's a whole little side romance quest.
Yeah. That was
Lot
a
of-
surprise to me, I will say. I didn't plan that. I was just thinking in the moment.
Yeah.
I was like,
Some of the best things
It's funny
happen in the
because
moment.
before you did that, I was like, where am I going to put my tent up tonight? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was
It's a whole
like,
new tent.
I wanted him to like, I don't know, not. I wanted him to like show that he was like happy that you did so well and like reward you somehow.
yeah.
So I think that was his.
And it's just like Kylus to think that a night with him is a fine reward.
I was thinking more the bath and a nice bed. But I was there.
Well, and like when you, because we talked earlier, and I was like, okay, next time we do anything, we'll be in a dream. You know?
Yeah.
I was not expecting
Yeah.
Yeah.
anything to happen outside of a dream. But it was just so romantic in there. There was a fireplace.
Cute little
Had a
playboy.
bath. I
The
mean,
bath,
gosh,
stars.
how can you not?
It came at a great time too. Like this was just starting to bud. Like this relationship that was going on, and then boom, now you have this ability where you can bring
Yeah, it
people
was- it
into a
was
space that's
timed pretty
very
well.
Intimate and personal.
and yeah, and safe. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
thank you.
questions. I love doing these little Q&As, so whenever
And
we
it's
find
kinda like-
opportunities to pop up.
Like plot, like lore dropping, but also like therapy.
Yeah, a
like
little bit.
after session.
Yeah.
therapy.
Yeah, it helps to kind of get in
Yeah.
your character's head and really like,
Decompress.
yeah, think about all the things that really happened without suddenly being like, oh, you're off to the next thing.
Yeah.
Get to
Usually I just
think
do this
about
with
it.
Paul in the kitchen. After everyone leaves.
All right.
The chat says happy B-Day, Hobbs.
Oh, happy
happy
B-Day,
birthday,
Hobbs.
He's a teenager today.
He's a teenager.
Yeah.
What a handsome man. All right. We'll see you guys next time. You're a handsome man.
And shenanigans.
Peace.